Live from the Febvre Stadium on the campus of Placer High School. Touchdown Productions, now in our 15th season of local high school sports television, is proud to present Placer Hillman football. Tonight in the PVL Championship game, your Placer Hillman take on the undefeated Colfax Falcons. It's the Pioneer Valley League Showdown we've all been waiting for here on this football action starts right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. The Placer Hillman play at home for the final time in the regular season, and once again it's for the championship of the PVL as they take on their cross-county rivals, the Colfax Falcons. Good evening, football fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. This is Marty Mortensen. Along with me tonight is my partner, Rick Ellwood. Our producer and director in the Commander 2 is Gilbert M. Dominguez, and of course, the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team is on hand and ready for this potential championship game.
Boy, if you like high school football, this is a place to be tonight, Marty. This is our first championship game of the season, and it pits the top two teams in the Pioneer Valley League going against each other in what should turn out to be a barn burner. The undefeated Colfax Falcons coming into Febvre Stadium with a perfect 7-0 record, and a win here tonight would wrap up the league title for the Falcons.
Meanwhile, the Hillmen are looking to derail this high-powered Colfax team that could very well become this year's PVL champion by virtue of head-to-head competition, even though Colfax still has to play Bear River on November the 4th.
Hey, both teams know how to light up the scoreboard, with the Placer Hillman averaging 52.4 a game and Colfax over 48 points a game. So it should be a high-scoring event here tonight, and we're excited to see the Placer team and the Colfax team go at it and come out with a championship.
And while we're here at Placer High School, up in Grass Valley, the NU Miners are playing the Roseville Tigers tonight, and Jim Adams and Paul Bound will be bringing you all that exciting action as the season winds down towards the playoffs. So we are recording two great games for you tonight, Placer versus Colfax and NU versus Roseville. And we hope you enjoy them, whether you're watching on NCTV, Comcast 11, or Suddenlink Channel 16, or perhaps on the World Wide Web at NevadaCountyTV.org. Remember to join us every Saturday and Sunday at 8 p.m. for the latest football action. We've got a classic for you here tonight. It's Placer versus Colfax for the PVL title, coming up next on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel, and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint, we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Magnuson's Dodge Chrysler Jeep is under new management and has joined the management family at Magnuson's Auburn Toyota, so you can expect the same great customer service. Right now it's Ram Power Days with the new 2012 Ram diesel trucks, Jeep Wranglers, and the new Jeep Grand Cherokees arriving daily. It's Ram Power Days at Magnuson's Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Auburn.
The Painter family's been feeding Nevada County football players and their families since 1959. October marks 52 years of service to our community. At SPD, you'll always find USDA choice beef and a full-service meat department, complete deli section, locally grown produce, and a post office. Everything you need that makes SPD so special. SPD Markets, hometown proud, where your neighbors shop.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Febvre Stadium. Championship potential game here tonight. Rick Ellwood, Marty Mortensen saying thank you for joining us here as we're anxiously waiting for the captains to go to the center of the field. And before that happens, let's take a look at the Touchdown Productions Pioneer Valley League standings. Rick?
So Colfax coming into tonight's game, obviously undefeated at 7-0. Placer at 6-1. Placer's only loss was a 4-point loss. I think it was 62-58 early in the season, and we saw them earlier take on a pretty stout defense at Bear River and beat them 10-6. And then Center at 3-4, who knocked off Bear River after their tough loss to Placer, and then Lincoln at 2-5. Bear River sitting at 5-2 and has a good ball game tonight, and then 3 against Center and
against Lincoln.
Against Lincoln, I'm sorry,
yeah.
And then Foothill right there at 3-4. So there's your Pioneer Valley League standings as of tonight.
Here's the Sierra Football League standings. You can see Del Oro, Granite Bay, and Roseville all in league at 2-0. And Nevada Union has a must-win situation tonight, which we're covering that game up at Nevada Union. They're 0-2, and Wood Creek 0-2, Rockland 0-2. So this is a very tough league and a must-win situation for Nevada Union tonight if they have any hopes at all of going to the playoffs. I'd like to remind you, you're watching exclusive coverage of Placer versus Colfax on the PVL, for the PVL title, next on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
All right, guys. Coach wants a touchdown. Wing right, 48-yard jack. On set. Ready? 351! 351! Set! Coach, Looper's in the play again!
Diesel criminy, Looper. But you get back to Big O.
But, Coach, I'm helping the team.
Dan, you already help out the Hillman. And you and the Big O team help out the community every day.
Coach, I guess Auburn's got 2 winning teams.
The Hillman and the Big O team are hard to beat. Good job today, Dan. But don't give up your day job.
Culture Shock Yogurt is the fun place to meet with family and friends. Culture Shock Yogurt is the healthy treat that's just as much fun to make as it is to eat. Culture Shock also offers gluten-free, fat-free, non-dairy, and no-sugar options so everyone can have fun. There are 3 locations on Mill Street and Sutton Way in Grass Valley, and in Auburn on Bell Road and Highway 49. Share a smile with a friend and make your own Culture Shock. Your car or truck is an extension of your personality. Chuck Cavros knows this, so Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store displays featuring thousands of products from WeatherGuard, DZ, Bracket Truck Racks, along with a large selection of aftermarket performance products, all from the top manufacturers. So give your car or truck the attitude it deserves at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
Grass Valley Eye Care has been serving our community for over 10 years. Grass Valley Eye Care is the only optometrist offering evening appointments on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as Saturday appointments for your convenience. We carry a wide selection of frames, have an optical lab on site, and our new Vizio office machine is the latest technology in corrective lenses. So whether it's contact lenses, glasses, or complete eye care, let Grass Valley Eye Care assist you with all your vision needs.
Now the captains have come out to the center of the field for the coin toss, and as that's going to be taking place, we would like to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of. So as the captains shake hands, we'll have the coin toss. And we're just about ready to start this potential championship game. The winner of this game, Rick, has got a real good shot at being the PVL champion for the year.
Well, certainly the destiny's in Colfax's hands coming in at 7-0. And but Placer's got a little revenge on their mind. If you remember last year, Placer came in, was expected to win handily against Colfax, and they got upset 24-21 in double overtime. So I think Joey Montoya's got his team pretty fired up, and against a pretty stout offensive team that they're going to see from Colfax. It'll be interesting. Defense, everyone expects, we were talking to earlier, this is going to be a defensive game. We'll wait and see.
Well,
Always love the coin toss, too. Remember how we talk about what strategy you use? If you win, do you defer? Do you want to bring your defense out first? Do you want to kick off? Do you want to save it for the second half? So
let's see who won it here. Looks they're talking to Placer, so it looks like Placer did receive win the toss. They elected to defer to the second half, so they'll be kicking off here and defending the goal to our right. And a lot of teams have been doing that lately, where they defer and get the ball in the second half.
Well, I think when you play a stout defense like Placer does, they want to set a tempo early against a pretty good offensive team. And you'll see number 5, Hunter Perez, who's leading the league in rushing, averaging 185 yards a game, has almost 1,300 yards now. So it'll be fun to watch if this strategy works out for Placer.
Well, it's Placer versus Colfax for the PVL Championship. So all coming up next on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
As the Febvre Hillman Marching Band.
Hi, my name's Mark from Swayze's Public Wholesale at 140 East McKnight Way. At Swayze's, we have all kinds of automotive tools. We have all kinds of fasteners, 3 different pitches of metrics. We have safety equipment. And don't forget our glove world. We carry over 600 styles of gloves. If your canopy was damaged this winter, we have all the parts and supplies to fix and repair or expand it. It's Swayze's Public Wholesale. We have everything you need for everything you do. Open every day, 8 to 5 on the weekdays, open till 4 on the weekends.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home. In the foothills, your power can go out at any time and be out for days. Plan ahead with the Beam Center and a Generac home generator. From an easy, safe manual transfer switch to a complete automatic standby system, the Beam Center specialist won't leave you in the dark. It's all at the Beam Easy Living Center.
Back at Febvre Stadium as both teams are just about ready to take their position on the field here, and we're ready for the opening kickoff, as this is a must-win for both teams. Both teams 2-0 in PVL standings at this point in time. The winner of this is assured of a playoff spot, plus the fact that probably the championship.
Well, we're sitting amongst a fully energized Placer crowd, Marty. It's exciting. There's a full house, and you got the tale of two cities almost with the two teams. You got a pretty balanced attack coming in from Colfax, averaging about 210 yards a game passing and 230 yards a game rushing. On the other side, Placer is highly leveraged on the running side of the game, putting up 421 yards rushing a game. So could be interesting if Placer controls the ball and keeps it out of the hands of a potent Colfax offense.
Dominic Branieri will kick off.
So we're about ready to go here as back to receive is number 6 for the Colfax Falcons. That's Sam Quinlan. There's a deep kickoff into the end zone and out. So the ball will come out to the 20-yard line. We're ready to go. The fans are all fired up, just as you had mentioned, and it's standing room only here tonight from on both sides of the field for Colfax and for Placer. And you were mentioning earlier that the train coming from Reno into Sacramento picked up a whole bunch of people in Colfax and brought them on down here and stopped off at the tracks.
I think it dropped them off right behind us, right in time for the ball game.
All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Quick pass out in the flat. Goes to Mowbray, and he gets first down
That's what big Austin Young's going to do. He's going to try to pick apart the short game, and then his guys like David Mowbray, who's got 19 catches so far this year, makes some great moves after because he's averaging 31 yards per catch, so he breaks a lot of short throws and turns them into long plays.
Single back in the backfield, shotgun formation. Quick handoff, left side, big hole, opens up, cuts around to the outside. He's down to the 40, 36-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. I think they'll mark it on the 39. Big run.
Well, you get your first look there, Marty, at Hunter Perez, and you see why he's leading the league in rushing with almost 1,300 yards. He's over 1,300 now. He just hits a hole off tackle real quick. Watch this. He follows his block in a kick-out block here. He gets up. He's short, only at 5'8". And once he gets outside, watch his duck move outside, gets to the sideline and turns on his speed. So a nice run by Hunter Perez.
Back to live action, going back to pass, looking downfield plenty of times. Got a man wide open at the 10 and going in about the 5-yard line where he goes out of bounds. That is Austin Perry, the junior running back, who just slipped out into the flat, took off down the sideline and wide open.
Well, good snap to the quarterback, Austin Young. That could be a good connection and throw, Austin to Austin. But nice touch on that ball as Austin Perry just drug across the middle, got himself open. Nice throw by Austin Young.
Looks like he stepped out of bounds at the 10, so it's first and goal. There's a snap, handoff to Perez, left side, and doesn't get much. Stop for maybe a yard gain. Davenport on the tackle.
Looks like they're leaning towards the left side. Looks like maybe Hunter Perez has a few offensive linemen on that left side. They just turn in hand and let him follow his blocking and pick a hole. He's tough to see behind those big offensive linemen.
Two backs in the backfield this time. Here we go. There's a handoff. And he just marches right into the end zone untouched. Austin Perry. Nobody laid a hand on him right away. Colfax goes up 6-0 with 9:58 left to go in this first quarter. Man, that looked easy.
Well, quick run, a quick pass, and then a handoff underneath. So much for the strategy to send your defense out to set a tempo that Placer tried to establish the game here against Colfax. Quick score.
Ben Rooker to attempt the extra point.
Mowbray to hold. And that is Rooker to kick, and the kick is good. 7-0.
Colfax 7,
as Perry goes in for a TD.
Well, you take a 6'5", 220-pound quarterback in Austin Young that Colfax brings in. He's a third-year starter. He's well-seasoned. He's a guy that's been well-coached, and we're going to get a replay of the touchdown here to hand off underneath the just quick handoff to Austin Perry. Good hand body control there by the quarterback on his fakes, and nobody touches him.
No, goes in. Only one that looked like hadn't had a chance was Michael Robinson, and he just watched him go by. So now,
well, it'll be interesting to see if Placer can answer that with their ground control offense. And good news is for Placer, we saw Pete Denham warming up. Peter Denham, the quarterback that got banged up a little bit in the Bear River game. So he looks like he's 100%. Was throwing the ball well. Be interesting to see what Placer does when they get the ball.
Brad Spangler and Tyrell Ayala
and Spangler back deep to receive the kick. Kicking the ball is Moldering. And it's taken at about the 5-yard line. He's got a hole, and he gets up to about the 20. But I think he fumbled the ball, and looks like Colfax says, let's see, they're going to say coming up the ball was number 24. That is R.J. Hurley.
The fumble recovery by
number 11, Zach Kaufman down there too.
For the Falcons at the Placer.
Like a good return. Looked like he had a little crease there in an opening and turned on the speed, but just didn't protect the football.
Oh boy, just shot right out of there.
24's looking at it, and it was number 11, Zach Kaufman, who came up with that, a senior linebacker. Good coverage on the kickoff.
So a stunning development here in this very first quarter. Handoff right up the middle. And it maybe goes for 5.
Boy, Hunter Perez, for a little guy, just turns and pounds it up in there, running it right into the middle of that defensive line for Placer, where Eddie Vanderdoss kind of hangs out and causes a lot of ruckus, big number 47.
Passing formation in motion, but a handoff to Quinlan. Going over the right side, and not much there.
So Colfax just goes into a little bit more of a conservative role now. A little handoff to Quinlan, who's the leading receiver for Colfax with 24 catches so far this year. I think they use him a lot in screens and then quick throws to the perimeter.
So Young now goes to the sideline, comes in with the play. Single back in the backfield. 2 flankers out to the right and the left. Handoff right side, and coming up, making a great play. That is number 36 for Placer.
Perez drops for a loss on the play
Supercrop.
by Tony Supercrop at the
Looks like
26.
Tony just kind of busts through, kind of reads the play. Good scout team teaching during the week, and just kind of comes in, makes a big tackle for a loss. A nice job by Tony Supercrop.
So they're in 4th down now, as they'll too far for a field goal, but they're gonna go for it here.
This is where he likes Mowbray on a quick throw and break.
Big pass rush, and they're gonna sack him. So coming up big right there, and there's a penalty flag. It's gonna cost him 15 yards. Unsportsmanlike conduct with and not very happy as coach.
Tyler Graves with the sack on the play.
Looks like Tyler Graves just comes off the end here, full speed, number 22. And Hunter misses a block, just tries to do a duck block, and that means like duck out of the way. And great pursuit by Tyler Graves to.
Now watch it to keep it rolling. You'll see the taunting right there. There, look at that. Now you just can't do that.
No, you fumble a kickoff, and then you save yourself some points by making 3 pretty good defensive plays.
Now you're going to cost your team 15 yards.
You can't do that. I agree. That's some of the enthusiasm, some of the excitement that goes on in these championship-type games. The crowd's excited. It's early. You just got scored on by Colfax, but Tyler will get a little talking to there, won't he, Marty?
Yeah, certainly will.
We hear it said a million times, but Placer may have dodged a quick bullet there.
The unsportsmanlike penalty against Placer puts the ball at the 25.
That'll be 1st and 10 on their own 25. And Denham, who took a real big hit from Cody Hurd on the Bear River game, is back in at quarterback. There's a handoff going over, trying to make the right side, and he breaks it out into the open. That is Robinson. It picks up some big yardage as he turned the corner.
Michael Robinson.
Michael's a big fullback, big tough runner, just gets to the perimeter, bounces off a guy trying to make a tackle. And leading the way out there was Peter Denham, downfield making a block too. So great hustle by the quarterback, nice run by Michael Robinson.
They got the 15 yards back that they had just lost, so
looks like from an attitude point of view, Placer's responded.
In motion and handoff is Mangino. And let's see, I believe that went.
Joe Mangino carrying.
Gets down for about 9 yards. Let's see where they spot it.
Roger Lilly made the tackle.
Just short of the 1st down. And it'll be they'll be second and about 2.5.
So they bring in David Daniel, their number 1 wide receiver for Placer. Let's see if Joey decides to try to go something deep here.
Rolling out. Got a man in the flat. Ball is thrown short to Spangler, but he's able to get the 1st down. He made a nice shoestring catch on that.
Complete
Oh, there's a flag coming in.
to Brad Spangler.
Nice catch by Brad Spangler. It was thrown down around his feet
R.J. Hurley
as
made
Denham
the
rolled to
tackle.
his left. So nice catch. Good call by Joey Montoya. So watch this. It's the pass all the way. Peter Denham's just coming out full speed to the left, blocking set up, and Spangler just comes underneath, gets to the flat. As soon as Pete sees him open, just dumps it to him. And as you said, Marty, nice catch right off the top of his shoes. Pretty good pursuit here by the Colfax defense, though. A little over pursuit as they get a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, I didn't see where the penalty was, but
I think the whistle had blown, and Colfax just kept coming. So good momentum by Placer at this point.
Penalty moves the ball to the
ball now is spotted on the Colfax 32-yard line. So let's see if Placer can answer the call here as they're on the move. Denham over center, hand off to Robinson, going over the right side, and he picks up about 4 or 5 yards on the carry.
Tackled by Chancey Trentman.
We saw Michael Robinson in his coming out party last year, big number 44 as a sophomore, and I like the intensity of the way they're handing the ball off on quick hitters, and he's getting some positive yards just by lowering his shoulder.
There's the handoff on the sweep. That is Spangler trying to go over around the corner and can't turn it. He may have picked up a yard.
Spangler carrying, tackled by
Nowhere to go. Look at that sideline comes quickly when the Colfax defense just stretches it out. Nice job by Cameron Zebroff just getting to the sideline and extending the play, and then getting good pursuit underneath by the Colfax Falcons.
Rolling out to pass, looking deep. Oh, he threw that one on the wrong side of the receiver. But it was that ball was thrown on a like a dart, man. He was
nothing wrong with his throwing motion. That was thrown to Isaac Brace, and I think it was a good throw. I think it was the only shoulder. I think Peter saw him running into his out route in the flat and said, "I got to throw it to his inside shoulder." So I think it was a good throw. Isaac just couldn't make the adjustment because they had so much heat on it. So here comes a field goal attempt from Ulysses Olorano. No, they got a new kicker, number 88, who we heard about earlier. We don't have him in our program. It's a big kicker.
Ball's put down, spotted, kicked up, and it goes hard left. So no points picked up on that drive.
Mary's kick, wide left.
So number 88, new to the program, just became eligible. We saw him on the kickoff. He kicked it out of the end zone. He's got a big leg and probably their long field goal kicker, but just looked like when you try to do with your 7-iron, Marty, when you try to hit it like 180.
Yeah, right.
It just doesn't come off the club face away. So the young man just tried to put a little too much oomph into that one. Tough drive to stop.
That was going to be a 45-yard field goal, so.
Perfect night for it. No wind, dry atmosphere, so had a pretty good shot at it.
There come the Colfax Falcons. Quick pass in the flat. Got his man up the left side, still driving. And maybe picks up 5 yards on the reception and run.
That's their offense. That quick pass, that slip screen underneath, and let the receiver try to make something after the catch. David Mowbray on the catch there, who's averaging, we talked about earlier, over 31 yards a catch. So he obviously knows how to break it and do something with it after he catches it.
So now Young hands it off. That is Perez. Tries to get a block, and he'll get the first down.
Hunter Perez carrying.
Coming up and making the stop is
Davenport at the 31.
That's Brace.
It's like Hunter just following Austin Perry, who says, "Follow me, and we'll get you to the sideline." Turns the corner and tries to find a crease to turn it upfield. Placer defense been on the field a lot here in the first quarter, maybe getting a little tired.
Well, there's no, I guess he reset. Looking downfield, right over the middle, almost intercepted.
Excellent defense there by number 36, Tony Suverkrop, to knock it away.
Broken out by Anthony Hess.
Hess also in on that.
Hess was in on it too. So good fake here by Anthony Young. He tries to dump it off with pressure in his face.
Had his man wide open.
Yes, he did. There was number 22, Austin Perry, open on a play that they ran for about 35 yards earlier in the first quarter. Good defense by Placer.
Looking right over the middle, the receiver had it. Mowbray, and just went right through his hands.
Well, Austin Young, being about 6'5", 220, stands tall in the pocket, and he sees David Mowbray just coming on a curl route, delivers it nicely right over the head of the linebacker, and Mowbray just can't reel it in.
He'll make that catch probably 9 times out of 10.
Good defensive coverage, though. The defender was right on him. Would have made the tackle pretty quick, but he was open.
That brings up 3rd down and 10. Looking, big rush. They got a screen set up, and it goes incomplete. They'll have to punt the ball.
Colton Davenport just coming full bore. A couple of times he's coming in, and he's got a bullseye on Austin Young, and I think forced Austin, the screen hadn't been set up yet, and forced Austin to throw it down at the feet of the receiver. So outstanding defense again by the Placer Hillman. Let's see if Terrell Ayala can do something with this punt. Number 35, who's back.
So Perry goes back to punt formation. Oh, nice end over. Tight. Oh, and it takes there's a penalty flag comes in all the way from the back judge, way about 20 yards away. He throws the flag. It may be a hold.
Got pretty good eyes if he saw it from that far, Marty. That flag went further than.
He was at least 20 yards away, and the flag went 25.
We've seen something. They're discussing it down there with the referee.
Whatever it was, I didn't see it. That ball took a Placer bounce. It was holding against Placer, right? That's about. He had to be seeing that from a long ways away. That'll cost him 10 yards to put the ball on the 25-yard line. Well, the 26, they'll put it. And Placer now on the move again. 4:25 left to go in this first quarter. Placer trailing by 7.
So after a quick score by Colfax, we thought it was going to, and then a fumble, but Placer's come back strong.
Handoff, Robinson over right tackle, gets about 3.
Michael Robinson, the ball carrier.
Good tackle there by Henry Freer down low, not trying to take Michael Robinson up around his shoulder pads where he's a big boy. And Henry Freer, defensive back at 5'11", 150, wisely goes for Robinson's feet and brings him down.
In the round, Colfax has got but a good block. Here comes Spangler. He'll get the first down in about 5 yards more. So that'll take the ball up to about the 45 or 44-yard line. Let's see where they spot it at the 43.
So Spangler owes this one to a nice downfield block by Joe Mangino, who got to the perimeter, kicked the guy out, and opened a big hole for Spangler to turn up in. Watch number 21 get to his man here, knock him to the perimeter. That's Freer again for Colfax, and Spangler just turns up
Long
inside.
Long pass, got his man, but he overthrows him.
Denham's pass incomplete.
Sorry, Marty, the excitement of that replay, and then Peter Denham going deep to...
he threw that ball about 45 yards in the air, just overthrew his intended
Daniel,
receiver. Yeah. That was intended for Daniel.
Probably a pretty good call on 1st and 10, huh? He stretches out the defense a little bit, gets them thinking that they're not going to be all run here, which is traditionally the offense that Placer puts against their opponents.
Handoff. That looks like Spangler again. If maybe picks up a couple, that'll bring up 3rd down.
No room in there as Jeremy Dawson, number 38 for Colfax, just takes on the lead block and stuffs it up and then leads everybody inside.
At the 46.
Good defense by Colfax. Good aggressive defense. Good hitting, good enthusiasm, good excitement by the Placer Hillman and the Colfax Falcons.
Quick pass out into the flat and on his own and not getting the first down. Placer comes up short on their first down. I mean on the third down attempt.
On the reception.
Ayala, the ball, the pass receiver.
At the 48.
I think a good call by Placer, just a slip screen inside to Ayala, but he didn't let his offensive lineman didn't get a chance to get out and make their block, so Terrell didn't have any place to run once he caught it.
Placer will be forced to punt here on fourth down. Good snap. There's the kick, and it's going to take a Placer bounce, and it'll be spotted on the 21-yard line and down, and Colfax will take over 1st and 10.
Little ebb and flow. They had a little momentum going again. The Placer's had a couple good drives, and then Colfax rises to the occasion, shuts them down. Be interesting to see how Colfax comes out now.
I wouldn't be surprised. They came out with that last series just running the ball. I bet they come out this time throwing the ball. So here they come. 1st and 10 on the 21. Looking to pass, rolling out, pressured. Could be intercepted, and it might be, and it is. At the 50-yard line.
Good stay-at-home defense by Placer, and Jake Lewis, number 56, was all over Austin Young. Didn't allow him to square his shoulders up and launch the ball downfield. That was a long throw.
Grace,
nice defense by
Isaac Grace on that interception. He had good coverage on the receiver.
Good technique, too. Went up and took the ball at the highest point so the receiver couldn't reach over the top of him. Outstanding job by Placer's defense.
Oh, it looks like somebody left early on that play. Spangler carries it. Let's see if they're going to throw a flag.
Well, Michael Robinson was leaning, and I don't think the referee called it because it was about the time the ball was snapped. So play stands. A good run by Spangler.
So that's an 8-yard pickup. Ball on the 42. Placer on the drive here. And there may be enough in there for the first down.
Michael Robinson carrying for the first down.
Good hard run by Michael Robinson, just lowering his pads, getting lower than the defender, number 52, Benton Brown, who was there on the tackle. But
there's a flag on the play, so let's see what they call here. The referees are talking it over.
It's like they're chatting with the Placer folks. Spangler got his hands up in the air. He doesn't know what's going on.
Now they're waving the flag off.
Disregard the flag. There is no penalty on the play.
So good hard run by Michael Robinson for the first down. Nice job by Placer, again, setting the tempo here with their strong running game.
1st and 10. Handoff, Spangler, left side. Picks up about 4.
Brad Spangler is tackled by Corey Wilhelm.
Wilhelm
Zach
made the
Kaufman
tackle.
At the
They like Spangler going to the left, don't they? There must be some tempo and momentum. Big number 56 there, opening some holes. Jake Lewis on the offensive line.
Very quickly back in, handoff. That is Mangino. Cuts it back in, gets a first down and more, down to about the 12-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. Then they're going to
Joey
back
Mangino to the 14-yard line.
Where it'll be 1st and 10.
Really heads up, nice, aggressive, athletic run by Joe Mangino. It looked like he was trying to get to the perimeter where Michael Robinson was leading on a block. Saw a big opening inside, cut it up against the grain. Nice run by Joe Mangino.
Handoff, Robinson, big hole, dives forward to about the 6, where it'll be second.
Michael Robinson, the ball carrier.
About
Nolan Karbowski with the tackle.
About second and 5.
So Big Michael goes airborne. The defender sees him coming and just dives at his feet, and Michael goes airborne for 5. So good run through the air.
The handoff, Spangler waltzes into the end zone, untouched, touchdown, Placer.
Well, once again, Spangler going to the left side. A great block downfield by number 84, Brian Berube, who led the way for Spangler into the end zone. So nice job by the big tight end for Placer leading the way.
Here's the extra point attempt up, and it is good. 7-7. 5 seconds left to go in this first quarter. There's your Touchdown Productions NorCal Game of the Week scoreboard. Placer 7, Colfax 7. Take a look at that replay, Rick, of that touchdown by Spangler.
Yeah, just a sweep to Spangler, and he gets to either take the perimeter if he sees it outside, or he can turn it up inside. And Michael Robinson leading the way. Big Michael, number 44. Spangler just follows him. Guard pulls, turns it upfield. Nice kick out block there, and watch number 84 just lead the way. And a nice job by number 4, Mr. Brad Spangler, to tie this ball game up at 7-7 with 5 seconds left in the first quarter.
Trees on the Placer campus at the front of the school on the corner of Orange Street and Finley.
Well, I think we thought when we saw Colfax come out in 5 plays and put 7 points on the board that it would be 7-7 after the first quarter, didn't we, Marty?
No, especially when they recovered that fumble. Here is the kickoff. All the way back in the end zone. That'll be brought out to the 20-yard line. Yeah, that young man's got himself a leg. I'll try to listen for his name. We don't have him on the roster.
Well, he just became eligible. Someone in the stands told us about him. Keep your eye on number 88 because he can kick the football. He's their punter, too, and I saw him launch one, try to kick the air out of it, and got a little sideways on it when Placer punted earlier, so it'll be fun to watch his progression.
Colfax now on the attack. Quick pass, wide open the middle, and he could go, and he's on his way. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown Colfax. That is Mowbray.
David Mowbray.
Man, oh man. 80 yards.
80 yards on the touchdown run.
Well, an 8-yard pass, quick slant in front of Isaac Brace, and then you get an idea why David Mowbray's averaging 31 yards a catch, because after it, he just turns on the afterburners, and in hot pursuit there was David Daniel, number 85 for Placer. He just couldn't catch him.
That kick is good.
The kick is good to make the score Colfax
14-7 in the first quarter.
And that ends the first quarter of play.
First quarter comes to an end. Boy, that was exciting.
Guess I spoke a little quick. We thought at the end of the first quarter it was going to be 7-7 with 5 seconds left, but
high school in the Hillman organization,
just a quick slant into Mowbray, and the defender was there off about 3 or 4 yards, and Mowbray makes a move and just foot race to the end zone.
There's your Touchdown Productions NorCal Game of the Week scoreboard. Colfax on that 80-yard scoring pass play from Young to Mowbray, and they pull ahead by 7 points. Don't forget to join us next week as the NU Miners take on the Wood Creek Timberwolves Saturday the 29th at 8 p.m. You can watch that game on Comcast Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, or on the World Wide Web at NevadaCountyTV.org. That is a must-win again for the NU Miners as they're playing Roseville tonight, and 9-0 into the first quarter at Nevada Union, as Nevada Union leads Roseville. So that's a positive step.
Well, Marty, the game's shaping up as we thought. Here, 14-7, Colfax ahead. Is one strike offense. Got to be a little defeating for Placer, who had a nice drive, taking it in, tying the score. And now they find themselves behind going into the second quarter.
So that is going to be taken on about the 15-yard line. It's a little sidestep juke move, and only gets back to about the 21-yard line. Where
Ayala returning the kickoff for the Hillman.
Ayala gets back to the 21, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Placer. Let's see if they can hit a 79-yard one here.
They would like to strike quickly. I would imagine their offense was a little tired after their long drive and trying to give the defense a break too now.
Here's a handoff, trying to turn it up. That is
Joey Mangino,
the ball carrier.
Henry Freer made the tackle.
Good lead block by number 55, Brandon Ronaldo, a big senior offensive lineman, leading the way for Joey Mangino. And gain of 5, it's not bad on first down. You'll take that.
Hand off to Robinson. Picks up
Michael Robinson for
enough
the
for the first down.
Clay Southerland made the tackle.
Punishing inside, big Michael. Number 10, Matthew Anglade comes up and tries to pop Michael. He just keeps driving and gets the first down. Good, strong runner. Big kid in the upper body.
Direct. Right over the middle.
Denham's pass incomplete. Isaiah Pinero, the intended receiver.
So Placer tries to come back with that quick slant. The difference is that number 4 for Colfax, Austin Freer, is an underneath coverage guy, and he's covered deep, so causes Peter Denham to throw the ball a little high to get it up over number 4, Henry Freer's hands.
That goes incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Trying to do a sweep, and that goes nowhere as Mangino could not turn the corner.
The ball carrier, Karbowski and Lilly making the tackle.
Roger Lilly, big number 9, a senior linebacker at 200 pounds. Didn't give away the corner this time. There was nowhere for Mangino to go when he turned upfield.
Quick pass, looking right over the middle. Oh, there should be pass interference call. Did he catch the ball? That is Rollins. But he completed the pass, but there should have been a pass interference. He was hit before the ball got there. No call.
Yeah, Anthony Hess runs a little curl route. He's waiting for the ball to come to him, and
that would have been a first down had they called the penalty, even though he caught it.
Yeah, the defender smacks him. I guess because he caught it, the referee, I didn't even see him reaching for his flag, but you're right. It should have been pass interference. He hit him before the ball arrived. So here's this big kicker, number 88, with the big leg.
Good snap. Coming down, and it takes a Colfax bounce. It's going to be, it's got too much backspin on that ball, and it'll be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Well, Colfax didn't expect a punt. They had nobody back to return it, so they were expecting that possibly, especially with the ball close to midfield, that Placer might try a 4th down conversion play or a fake punt. But now a defense has been on the field a lot for Placer. Has got to come out and stop a Colfax team has shown they can score on one play.
2 backs in the backfield. Quick handoff. That goes in there to Perry, and Perry picks up about, let's see where they spotted, about a couple of yards.
Perry, the ball carrier.
Perry's first collision there was into a 6'5", 220-pound quarterback, Austin Young, and then he just couldn't get his legs moving fast enough after that. So I think the defender on that was the quarterback for Colfax. Pursuit by Placer.
So Young dropping back deep, throws off his back foot, got a man. Oh, what a nice catch, and a missed tackle. That is Perry.
Austin Perry.
That could be a Division I showcase pass, the way Austin Young stepped up in the pocket and just tossed a nice soft pass to a streaking Austin Perry going down the right side of the field and threw it up over his outside shoulder. That's a heck of a throw and catch by Colfax.
So Colfax on the move again. Handoff. Goes to Perez. And he picks up a couple.
Hunter Perez, the ball carrier. Jake Lewis.
Hunter Perez, not a big guy, but makes some quick moves when he gets in the hole and runs with authority, and he's tough to bring down. You can see why he's averaging 185 yards a game, because he's close to breaking about every time he touches the football.
Quick handoff again. That's Perez one more time, and he gets down close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it.
Perez, the ball carrier, dropped by Tony Subercrop.
Subercrop made the tackle.
13.
Tony Subercrop, a big junior fullback and inside linebacker, is an active player and is all over the field, number 36 for Placer, doing a good job on defense.
Handoff again. Perez looking for a hole. He's got it. Down, drives it down, and I think he's into the end zone very close, and it is a touchdown. Colfax.
13 yards on the touchdown.
13-yard run.
Just a quick little handoff to the left, and Hunter, a little guy at 5'8", but with a big heart, just follows his blocking, takes it in. A good downfield block by number 14, Cody Baugh, the wide receiver, 6'2", 175 junior from Colfax.
Rooker into the extra point, and he gets it. Sends it deep into the crowd, and
I think they waved it off, Marty. I think they said it was outside of the it looked right through the uprights to me too, but the referee's waving no.
Really? Okay, well, I apologize for that. It sure looked good from here.
Our perspective, I said good too, but those guys in the white and black hats with the stripes on, they get the final call on that. So there's the Touchdown Productions NorCal Game of the Week scoreboard, with Colfax now leading Placer 20-7 with 7:33 left in the second quarter.
Take a look at the replay of that touchdown run of 13 yards by
Just
Perez.
a turn, a handoff, a kick-out block by a pulling guard. Nice job. Just does a will breaker on the Placer defender. And you see Perez just keeps his legs spinning and running and keeps driving downfield until he finds the end zone. As I said, number 14, Cody Baugh, was out ahead of that block, or out ahead of that run blocking. Coaches love to see that.
To Tyrell Ayala and
Spangler back to receive the kickoff.
Correction, that's Brad Spangler.
Oh, Spangler, I'm sorry.
This guy has a funny little kickoff too. It's kind of a knuckleball and tough to handle. Well, he goes end over end, so there you go.
They're not kicking it to Spangler. Oh, there's an he sidesteps a couple. He's on his way. Gets good field position out to the 45-yard line as he almost broke that. Good move in there.
Excellent move. Found an opening, cut back to the left, and a game touchdown-saving tackle by Sam Quinlan, number 6, on the kicking game, or the kicking team, but a nice run by number 35, Terrell Ayala. Good speed. I thought he had a chance, maybe a step away from breaking it all the way, Marty.
Yeah, he made a couple of nice moves as he cut to his left and then back into and then back out again and picked up some extra yardage. 1st and 10. Handoff, and it goes nowhere. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, or maybe a half yard. That was Spangler.
Made the tackle at the 46.
Running up the middle on Colfax is a little bit tough here tonight.
Yeah, they got big number 51 in there waiting for Colfax. He's a solid defender.
All right, here's a delayed handoff.
Joey Mangino.
Mangino, the ball carrier,
tackled by
gets about 4, and that'll bring up 3rd down and just a little over 5 yards to go.
Colfax kind of playing aggressive defense, but it looks like Placer kind of getting in their own way. 2 guys for Placer looking for somebody to block and not opening a hole for Joey to get upfield.
The ball was blocked at the line of scrimmage, coming up and making that block. It looked like number 9, that's Lilly, might have reached up there and knocked that down.
Looked like a big catapult jump by Roger Lilly, number 9, just got his paws up in the air, which you're supposed to do. And I think Peter Denham kind of telegraphed it that he was going left the whole way. And Lilly gets his hands up, knocks it down, and no chance to convert that 3rd and 5.
I'm going to catch that kicker's name here pretty soon. This is about the 5th kick. I haven't been able to catch it yet from the PA announcer.
We know he's a big kid. He could play tight end for me if I'm coaching.
Yep. Good snap. Big rush. Gets it away. A good kick, and it's going to go down. They can get it in, and that goes into the end zone.
1 step away from shutting that thing down on the 1-yard line.
He had a nice kick that time, a low spiral. That time, instead of going back and backing up like it has been, it continued forward and got into the end zone, and they just couldn't down. And coming up and trying to make that was Graves, and just couldn't down at the 20-yard. So another ball comes out to the 20.
Where's that backspin when you need it, Marty?
I know.
But he had to get it off quick because Colfax had a pretty tough outside rush by number 4, Henry Freer, almost blocked it.
Here come the Falcons, looking deep. A screen pass is set up. Placer smelled that one out, and
Tanner J did a nice job getting in the throwing lane for Austin Young, making him throw it high. Looked like a perfectly set up screen pass, Marty, except for Tanner J getting in the middle of it, mixing it up. So watch, good fake by Austin Young, giving it a chance. The defense got the rush on. They know all of a sudden here comes the screen. And a nice job by Tanner J. Number 6.
Knock it down.
Sam Quinlan just can't get the football.
There's a handoff. Right side, breaks away, down the sideline. And let's see what that is. Perez again.
Hunter Perez, I'm sorry. Boy, just good. Just amazed at his balance, and he's got a low center of gravity and just bounces off the tacklers. It just keeps going. Good solid run, good blocking by Colfax, good run by Hunter Perez.
So Young now in shotgun formation, single back, quick handoff. Perez again goes through the line, still on his feet, broke loose, and then coming up and make a touchdown saving tackle. Boy, that was a hard tackle. I think that was
Anthony Hess there, number 2, that made that tackle. But I didn't even see that Perez had the football. Next thing you know, a little darting through the line of scrimmage. Good thing that Hess saw him. Or like you said, Marty, he'd have been on his way to touchdown.
Yes. So rolling out, looking over the middle. He's got his man wide open in between the linebacker and the safety. And there's a flag on the field, so let's see if this play is going to come back. It's going to be holding against Colfax. That's going to be about a 40-yard penalty because they picked up some big yardage all the way down to the 22-yard line of Placer, and that's going to be called back.
Same play they've run 3 times now, 2 times for big yardage.
Now watch this, Rick, as he gets
Austin just sets up, nice setup, good throw, squares his shoulders up and just lobs it over the linebacker. Like you said, Marty, there's Austin Perry, number 22, in front of the safeties. Just an excellent throw and catch, and unfortunate for the Colfax team that probably the reason Austin Young had the time is someone was holding on to his
holding penalty against Colfax. Moves the ball back to the
That'll bring the ball back to the 46-yard line, so now it'll bring up first and about 20. He's rolling out, looking, quick pass in the flat. Picks up about 5 yards, and that's all. Nice defensive work in there.
Complete to Perry. Tony Supercroft with a tackle at
Supercroft
midfield.
on the tackle. He's playing whale of a defensive game here tonight.
He's giving it his all. Good defense. Good throw out there to the flat, but good defensive tackling by Tony Supercroft.
Another pass. Got his man wide open. And it's might be intercept. No, he caught it. Oh, my goodness. It looked like an interception. That was Quinlan.
Sam Quinlan on the reception.
And let's see, number...
Terrell Ayala
had his hand on the ball.
At the 35.
Oh, man, that was... It looked like it had... Here comes the replay now.
So watch this. So Austin Young throws off his back foot. Doesn't get as much on this throw because there's pressure. Takes it right in the gut on a good pass rush. So Ayala comes underneath, makes a nice reach for the ball, but Quinlan wrestles it away and gets a first down for Colfax.
What a great play by the receiver. Handoff Perez, trying to go the right side and gets just brought down in there.
Eddie Vanderdoes
by Vanderdoes comes up and makes that stop. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Big quick move by Big Eddie. At the first time we've called his number here tonight, so he's been a little inactive on the defensive line, but a nice play there to get a scat back in Hunter Perez and bring him to the ground on a short gain. No gain, actually.
No gain, no. They may have lost a half yard.
Boy, how the game turns quickly on just a game of inch there on that pass, Marty.
And they come up and make Vanderdoes again.
Hunter Perez carrying.
So there we go. We call Andy's name. We say he hasn't been in the action much. Now here he is again. So somehow that engine got fired up on the defensive line.
Here's the replay. Now watch him here as he fires off.
Big 47 just shoots through. Great play. Good grasp. Good defensive tackle on Hunter Perez, who's pretty slippery.
So now it's 3rd down and about 15. Well, it's about 12. Let's see what they do here. Looking for a pass in the flat. They got his man. That is Maubrey, and he doesn't go anywhere. So now they're going to have 4th down. Either a field goal attempt or go for 4th and...
Ayala makes the tackle at the 23.
About 8.
Excellent job by Terrell Ayala to come in and break through a block and make that tackle on David Maubrey, who's been known to break those tackles and go for long yardage after a catch.
So they're going to go for it. 4th down. Let's see if Placer can hold here. They have about 8 yards to go.
Looks like Placer either wants to talk about it or there's an equipment adjustment here. Timeout by the referees.
That's Tanner Jay comes over to the sideline. Let's see, he's got...
Looks like he might have had a little blood on his elbow. So they got to bring in big number 45, Will Slane.
Now
timeout.
Colfax takes the timeout.
That was the rule, Marty. If they get that cleaned up, can Tanner come back in for Placer? Right. He doesn't have to sit out a whole play.
Placer High School
because a timeout was called.
Honor include Sierra Foothills Funeral Services, the Mary Maid.
Colfax going to look at rethink this.
K-High Radio and Bobby.
Don't forget to join us next week, Saturday night, October the 29th. NU Miners take on the Wood Creek Timberwolves. That's going to be an exciting ballgame and a must-win for the Miners if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. You can watch that game on NCTV, Comcast Channel 11, NCTV Suddenlink Channel 16, or you can watch it live on the World Wide Web at NevadaCountyTV.org. Be sure to give that a look. The Miners trying to make it to the playoffs. And don't forget, you can watch all of the touchdown production games throughout the season on Wednesday night at 8:30, Saturday night at 8 and 10, Sunday at 1, 8, and 10 o'clock. So tune in, Channel 11, Channel 16, or on the World Wide Web. Here we go, 4th down and about 8. 2 backs in the backfield, rolling out, looking, and he's got a man in the flat. It's almost intercepted, and it looked like it was, but it was knocked down. Heads-up play in there.
Good defense by number 21. Wasn't it Joey Mangino? Or was it 22, Tyler Graves?
Yeah, Tyler Graves came up and made that knockdown. So Placer takes over. 2:19 left to go in this first half.
Excellent call by you, Marty. It looked like as Graves cut underneath, he could have intercepted an Austin Young pass.
Looking, going deep, it's intercepted, I believe. Let's see who comes up with it.
Get that ball.
And it's going to be given to Colfax.
That's if the offensive defensive player come down with the ball in simultaneous possession, it's an offensive football. This could be overruled, and then there's a penalty down here that Peter Denham just got killed after the throw.
He's down on the ground. Could be roughing the passer.
On the play.
Take a look at the replay.
This is an excellent throw. Peter Denham just steps in and launches this thing downfield.
Well, it had to be a late hit because there was nobody around him.
And
nice pass.
David Daniel goes up a lot. It looked like David Daniel and number 4, Henry Freer, fight for the football.
Oh, no, he did come down with it because now they're, if you look at that picture there.
Peter Denham, the injured Hillman player.
So what are they saying here? I thought they had a penalty on the...
I guess they didn't call a penalty on.
So they're saying offensive ball?
It's Colfax's ball. On the 40, on the 30, let's see, 33-yard line.
Against Placer.
Oh, it was a holding against Placer.
Holding on Placer. So I thought we had an
I thought it was roughing the passer.
Well, that's a call I think the referees ought to. It's always been my understanding, and I don't want to disagree with the refs here, but simultaneous possession goes to the offense.
If you look at the replay, he lost control of that.
All right,
all right, there's a quick pass to Mowbray, and it picks up about 8. Yeah, on that replay, when they showed a little bit slow motion there, he had lost possession of it and then came down and started grabbing for it. So it was a good interception by Freer.
All right, refs, good call. I didn't see that Freer had wrestled it away from Daniel.
Rolling out now, looking, got his man right over the middle. Once again, that is Perry, and coming up and making a saving tackle. Looked like number 50.
Yeah, I thought Colton Davenport, number 52, made the save and tackle, and that's just that little play. Watch number 22. He just sneaks out and finds a little opening. It's just a great touch throw by Austin Young over the head of the linebackers in front of the safeties. Turns around and runs for 10 extra yards before he's tackled.
Boy, there was a false start, or someone left a little bit early on Colfax. That play will call back as Mowbray caught the ball, but that'll be come back.
Legal procedure on the Colfax side, but they got some momentum going here with 1:14 left in the second quarter, Marty.
That play to Austin Perry in between the linebacker and the safety, that has been open almost every time, and the ball is touch passed by Young right to him, and that play has gone for big yardage this entire first half.
That's the kind of play that you draw up on Wednesday and Thursday, run it in practice, it works perfectly. You're not sure how it's going to work against the defense when you get in the ball game, and obviously it's working well. So well-designed play by the Colfax Falcons coaching staff, and Austin Perry's having himself a night.
One back in the backfield. In motion is Quinlan. Now they hand off to Perez, right side, big hole, and he picks up about 8 yards, where it'll bring up
Perez carrying
about 4 or 5 yards for a first down. Let's see where they spot it. Now they're going to call a timeout with 48 seconds. That'll be their second timeout.
Yeah, Hunter Rogers, just a nice pull by number 61, the Colfax guard, just getting out ahead of Hunter Perez, just leading the way around the corner. Hunter rides off his hip and then turns it upfield. For a nice game by by Colfax. Good defense by Placer to bring him down short of the first down. Big gut check here by Placer, Marty. You have 48 seconds left. You're down 20-7, and all the momentum's in the hands of the Colfax Falcons right now.
The down marker says first down, but it's got to be second down. So one timeout left for Colfax. The ball is placed on about the 22-yard line of Placer. So they're in a good spot here for either a touchdown or a field goal.
Got a good field goal kicker. I was watching him kick before the game, Ben Roker, and he's got a good solid leg.
So here come the Falcons. Young on the rollout. Got a man in the end zone, and he overthrows him. There's a flag, and let's see if they're going to call interference on Placer.
Young's pass incomplete.
That'll be an automatic first down.
There's a flag on the play.
Will they discuss that, Marty? Could that be one of those uncatchables?
Well, the ball wasn't going to be able to be caught. It was about 7 feet over his head. Now watch this.
Just a good route by Mowbray, just deep, but it looks like he's barely touched there. And two defenders in good position for Placer.
That was uncatchable, but the two defenders knocked over the receiver, and he was never going to catch it, even if they wouldn't have hit him.
Once again, the referees disagree with me. I don't know why that happens.
Maybe that's why you're up here and they're down there. Huh?
Probably is. So,
okay, Young now. Hands off. Perez trying to go over the left. He's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colfax. Perez with his second touchdown of the game. There's another. There's a chop block. Oh, it's against Placer, so that'll be declined.
Yeah, I think he's calling it on the other side. I think he mispointed because how can the defense do a chop block because they're on the attack side of the ball?
Let's see what he's going to. And he's going to say it's against Placer.
Unbelievable. I thought defenders could go low and take out the blockers.
21-yard run.
Hunter Perez just getting to the perimeter, showing some speed. Good blocking by Colfax. So very, very quiet crowd here on the Placer side.
Chop block penalty against the Hillman on the touchdown run is declined.
Yeah, I would think they would decline that.
Ben Rooker will attempt the extra point for the Falcons.
Rooker comes in to attempt the good snap, puts it up, and I'm not going to call it this time. That's good now. That one looked good, the same as the other one. So.
All right, I'm done questioning the referees.
Yeah. There's your touchdown production, NorCal Game of the Week scoreboard showing that it's all Colfax Falcons here as they lead 27-7 with 35 seconds left to go in the first half. Here's a replay. Rick?
Let's see if we can see this chop block he calls on Placer on defense. So Hunter Perez just gets the ball, big number 61 coming around here again. Oh, he's just taking out the block there. I think that's legal on defense.
I didn't see a chop
block. Well, the defender just came and took out the leading blocker, took him out at his feet, and that's legal on defense. On offense, you can't chop block. So maybe that's a rule. I got to go back to my high school rule book and take a look at that. But called it 3 times, so he was pretty affirmative. They're going to take the penalty on the kickoff. Hunter Perez just scoots into the end zone. So a high-powered Colfax team that's been averaging 40-plus points a game has put on 27 against Placer so far this first half, and Placer, who's averaged 52 points a game, stuck at 7.
That ball will be spotted on the 45-yard line of Placer, so
got to be careful here. This is where somebody like Colfax maybe could try an onside kick because they don't have much to lose. So you got to be aware on defense.
And he's going to a short kick, taking it about the 2-yard line, trying to go to the outside, cuts it back in, and gets it up to about the 15-yard line. Ayala with the return, and that'll be 1st and 10 with 29 seconds left to go in the half.
That big Dustin Downey, number 78, the offensive lineman for Colfax. A big kid at 6'4", 220. hustling down on the kickoff coverage team and making that tackle on Ayala. That'll get your attention. Coaches love that when they see those big boys hustling down there making plays.
So here's a sweep around the, and now he's got some speed. He runs out of bounds, 22 seconds left. That is Mangino, the ball carrier.
Out of bounds.
Excellent call by Joey Montoya and his staff, just knowing that Placer's going to get the ball to open the second half, just trying to gain some momentum to get going into halftime, and a nice run by Joey.
Gets the ball in a good position now as it's be spotted on their own 46. Straight drop, rolling out now, throws it, and it's going to be intercepted again. No, it's caught. No, it's dropped. It looked like he had it and then dropped it. Is that Daniel?
Good adjustment on the ball by number 85, David Daniel. I thought he made the catch.
So did I.
Daniel, the intended receiver.
He was being covered by two defenders.
That was with a jump ball. Looked like it could. David could have come down. He's shaking his head, obviously pretty frustrated on his side. And
now they got 14 seconds left. Handoff up the middle. Oh no, it fooled me around the right side, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. No, they can call a timeout with 6 seconds.
Again, good handoff to Joey Mangino coming around and off the edge.
Along with Burley.
Nice run.
Now they can. I was sure fooled on that. I thought it was up the middle.
It's that wing T offense, Marty. I can't imagine playing defense against it. You're staring in the backfield and you don't know who's got the ball.
Yeah, I was definitely fooled sitting up here, and it was right in front of me.
So a little discussion here, 5 seconds left. You're getting the ball opening the second half.
What kind of play you got here with one in the end zone?
I tend to believe you got nothing to lose here, right?
No, just let one go.
An interception would be like a punt, but maybe rooting for a defensive penalty to keep the play alive, because you can't end the quarter on a defensive penalty. Colfax going to be wide aware, though. They're going to line up 5 guys pretty deep, I would think. Defend the long pass.
2 receivers out to the left, going long. And that ball's caught, but it's going to be tackled immediately, and that'll end the first half.
What an aggressive tackle there by Colfax. Ripped the helmet and almost the shoulder pads off number 85, David Daniels. So
the score, Colfax 27.
That's halftime.
27-7. There's your touchdown productions NorCal Game of the Week scoreboard. Well, it's been all Colfax here in this first half, 27-7.
Placer's had their chances. They've had some good opportunities.
All right, I'd like to remind you, you're watching exclusive coverage of Colfax Placer football here on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel, and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint, we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Magnuson's Dodge Chrysler Jeep is under new management and has joined the management family at Magnuson's Auburn Toyota, so you can expect the same great customer service. Right now it's Ram Power Days with the new 2012 Ram diesel trucks, Jeep Wranglers, and the new Jeep Grand Cherokees arriving daily. It's Ram Power Days at Magnuson's Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Auburn.
The Painter family's been feeding Nevada County football players and their families since 1959. October marks 52 years of service to our community. At SPD, you'll always find USDA choice beef and a full-service meat department, complete deli section, locally grown produce, and a post office. everything you need that makes SPD so special. SPD Markets, hometown proud, where your neighbors shop.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Probably get it from...
I'll run up there.
Hey, Gil, anybody in the truck that can hear me? Hey, we're back here live at Febvre Stadium here at halftime with the Placer High School Marching Band, and let's go down on the field and listen. Back here at halftime, Marty Mortensen along with Rick Ellwood saying thank you for joining us, and still on the field with their routine is the Placer High School Marching Band. So let's go down on the field to check out all of the activity as the drill team girls come out. The dance team, I guess you'd call them. They used to be called drill team when I was in high school, but they're now the dance team. And let's take a look and listen. watching exclusive coverage of the Placer Colfax football on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
All right, guys. Coach wants a touchdown. Wing right, 48-yard jack. On set. Ready? 351! 351! Set!
Coach, Looper's in the play again! Diesel criminy, Looper. But you get back to Big O.
But Coach, I'm helping the team.
Dan, you already help out the Hillman. And you and the Big O team help out the community every day.
Coach, I guess Auburn's got 2 winning teams.
The Hillman and the Big O team are hard to beat. Good job today, Dan. But don't give up your day job.
Culture Shock Yogurt is the fun place to meet with family and friends. Culture Shock Yogurt is the healthy treat that's just as much fun to make as it is to eat. Culture Shock also offers gluten-free, fat-free, non-dairy, and no sugar options so everyone can have fun. There are 3 locations on Mill Street and Sutton Way in Grass Valley, and in Auburn on Bell Road and Highway 49. Share a smile with a friend and make your own Culture Shock. Your car or truck is an extension of your personality. Chuck Cavros knows this, so Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store displays featuring thousands of products from WeatherGuard, DZ, Bracket Truck Racks, along with a large selection of aftermarket performance products, all from the top manufacturers. So give your car or truck the attitude it deserves at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
Grass Valley Eye Care has been serving our community for over 10 years. Grass Valley Eye Care is the only optometrist offering evening appointments on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as Saturday appointments for your convenience. We carry a wide selection of frames, have an optical lab on site, and our new Vizio office machine is the latest technology in corrective lenses. So whether it's contact lenses, glasses, or complete eye care, let Grass Valley Eye Care assist you with all your vision needs.
And of course by Touchdown Productions, the Foothills leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks a lot for joining us tonight, and be sure to tune in every single week on NCTV, Comcast Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, and ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn, and of course around the world at NevadaCountyTV.org. Just click on live streaming or on demand. We're Touchdown Productions, making memories since 1997. Guys, back up to you.
Back here at Febvre Stadium, Colfax had the hot hand the first half, leading here at halftime 27-7. Placer will receive the opening kickoff for the second half, and they'll have to get something going here, Rick, or it might be a long second half for them.
Well, they got stung early. Colfax came out and scored in 4 or 5 plays and kind of set the tempo on offense. And then they came roaring back after Placer had a couple opportunities and then finally scored, knotted up the game, and it's been all Colfax since then. A lot of big plays by Colfax, a couple big catches by number 22, Austin Perry, for Colfax. Kind of finding a little opening, a little hole that I don't think he'd been predicted to do that before the game. And so Colfax found a weakness in the Placer defense. Always loved the Placer band, Marty. Always exciting to come out here and watch them. They're a really well-schooled, well-drilled band and drill team and cheerleading team. Fun to watch.
Yeah, they definitely do a good job when they entertain their fans. They're naming all of the senior band members.
That's exciting. They're just a finely coached group, if you will. I mean, it's a good job by the Placer Hillman band.
Introducing all of the seniors that perform here at halftime.
Andy Matthews, daughter of Steve and Rhonda Matthews. Abby Mydrick.
While they're introducing all of the seniors here tonight, we'll be right back after these fine messages.
And Peyton Summers, daughters Doug and Jody.
Hi, my name's Mark from Swayze's Public Wholesale at 140 East McKnight Way. At Swayze's, we have all kinds of automotive tools. We have all kinds of fasteners, 3 different pitches of metrics. We have safety equipment. And don't forget our glove world. We carry over 600 styles of gloves. If your canopy was damaged this winter, we have all the parts and supplies to fix and repair it or expand it. It's Swayze's Public Wholesale. We have everything you need for everything you do. Open every day, 8 to 5 on the weekdays, open till 4 on the weekends.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home. In the foothills, your power can go out at any time and be out for days. Plan ahead with the Beam Center and a Generac home generator. From an easy, safe manual transfer switch to a complete automatic standby system, the Beam Center specialist won't leave you in the dark. It's all at the Beam Easy Living Center. And of course, brought to you by Touchdown Productions, the foothill leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks for joining us tonight, and be sure to stay with us after the game when we announce the Bill Slade & Sons Trucking Player of the Game, created by Stuckey Engravers. Once again, the Touchdown Productions sports team will select the most deserving NU player and honor them with a beautiful acrylic plaque made by Stuckey's. So stay tuned after the game for the Bill Slade & Sons Trucking Player of the Game Award, created by Stuckey Engravers, and coming up immediately after this exclusive telecast.
All right, there's our Bill Slade & Sons Trucking Player of the Game Award, engraved by Stuckey Engravers, and we've got to, hopefully we get a big second half here for these Placer Hillman, as we'll be looking at giving one of the players a nice award there from Bill Slade & Sons. So let's start thinking about a player here as we move on into the second half. The band comes off the field, and we're about ready to go here with a kickoff. Placer will be getting the ball back to start this second half, and Rick, what do you think they're going to have to do to get back in this ball game?
I think score.
Well, yeah, okay. That was the master of the obvious there.
I think they're going to have to score early, score often. They kind of got their tempo going at the end of the second half with a couple nice runs by Joey Mangino, but I think possibly Colfax is playing a little softer on defense. Had a chance at a couple long passes. So right now, just some things are not going 100% in the Placer in Placer's favor. So they've got to score, obviously. They've got to put some plays together. Got to keep their fans into the game. As you're looking, there's a big crowd here tonight.
Well,
they've got to get them into the ball game.
Well, I just saw one thing that I haven't seen in all the games that I've come to here at Placer. Now, these fans are very dedicated, and they support their team through thick and thin. But during halftime, I saw a couple of and there's a couple more fans leaving early, I guess, to beat the crowd. We have a full capacity crowd here tonight, but they're not used to seeing their Placer Hillman trail, and especially by 20 points here to start the second half. So some of the fans are leaving a little bit early. It's a beautiful night out here, but nevertheless, it's tough to be behind to a great team like Colfax, trailing 20 by 20 points to start the second half.
Well, and the challenge is, as you said, Marty, a good team as we look at the Touchdown Productions NorCal Game of the Week scoreboard. Pretty balanced scoring by Colfax, 14 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second quarter. And traditionally, for the Placer Hillman, the second quarter had been the highest producing quarter that they've had all year.
Right.
And as you see, Colfax shuts them out. So as we talked about, I mean, they've got to score. Obviously, they got to put some offense together. But then when they bring their defense back onto the field, they got to shut down a pretty potent Colfax offense. It's kind of had their way against Placer so far tonight.
So we just got a score from Nevada Union, 23-8 at halftime up at Nevada Union. Nevada Union on top. So that's that is a good omen there for the Nevada Union Miners, as they must get back into the playoff hunt. Last I heard, Bear River was beating Lincoln by a score of 14-7. I haven't heard a score since then.
A lot of action up here in the foothills on a beautiful night.
17-7 for the Bear River Bruins. So that is, they've got to have a victory tonight to have any semblance of a chance to get out and make it to the playoffs. 3 teams will be coming from the PVL this year, so it's going to be tough.
We saw the Bear River Placer game, Marty, where Placer held on to win that thing 10-6 in a very hard-fought defensive battle, and it had such an effect on Bear River that next week they went and lost to a kind of an undermanned center team.
Certainly did.
So it looks like they're recovering tonight, getting back in the winning column. But it looks like the team to beat here is Colfax with their senior-laden team, especially with a 6'5", 220-pound Austin Young at quarterback in his 3rd season quarterback in the Colfax Falcons. He looks good. Got a good soft touch, big presence.
And he certainly can, being that tall, he can look over the line of scrimmage and see his receivers, know exactly where they are, and he's been hitting them.
Well, and as advertised, David Mowbray makes the quick catch and then breaks it.
I wonder if they'll try that onside. Nope, I guess they're not going to do it. We saw the JVs do that, and it was very successful.
A little bit of rubbing it in. The Colfax JVs had the game well in hand and onside kicked against Placer. So no love lost between these two teams.
No. Colfax won 41-19 in the JV game. So here we go. They have a fake handoff coming over the right side, trying to get a block, picks one up, heading down the side. He breaks it out in the open to the 50-yard line. Nice running in there by Ayala as he just pick and choose his blockers there and following them right up to the 50-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for Placer. Oh, now they'll spot it at the 49.
Good little misdirection on that kickoff return. He just kind of fakes the handoff, gets Colfax out of their lanes.
So here comes a run over the right side. That's Mangino. He picks up about 6.
Yeah, good run. You're picking up right where they left off at the first half, and a good tackle by number 26, Clay Sutherland, coming up and putting a helmet on Joey Mangino.
Quick handoff, Robinson. No, the ball caused the fumble, but he did get the first down.
He hit that hole quick, big 44, Michael Robinson, and then hit the ground. See him scramble to look for you. You never know how the referee's going to call it, so good hustle by Michael Robinson to track down a ball that wasn't a fumble, but good run.
Mangino right on top of that. And the handoff again, trying to cut inside, couldn't do it. Coming up and making that stop was number 9, Roger Lilly.
Well, Lilly in there, big number 71, Corey Wilhelm. First time we've called his name, junior defensive lineman for Colfax. So looks like Placer's tried to do some quicker snap counts, picking up the tempo, hustling to the line of scrimmage.
In the round, that goes to Spangler, trying to turn the corner. And he gets close to the first down as he dove forward. That play was a little late in developing, but he was able to pick up the speed and turn that corner. And see, looks like he stepped out of bounds, so it'll be 3rd down and about 2.5.
Yeah, long run there by Spangler, and Jake Lewis, number 56, leading the way. First time they've taken on the left side of the offense.
Quick handoff up the middle. I think he got Robinson, the ball carrier, following number 77, Tanner Anderson, leading the way. Was able to pick up. No, I guess he's going to be a yard short, half yard short, so they're going to go for it. They can't afford to.
They bring in big Eddie Vanderdoss, who's defensive lineman, bring him in as a fullback.
Boy, there was a quick handoff to Robinson.
Yeah, Michael got that one.
And he got the first down, but he was stopped very quickly after he crossed the line of scrimmage and picked up that first down. So the clock continues to run. 9:30 left on the clock for the third quarter, and Placer on the move. Handoff, skirting the right side, flag down. Mangino, the ball carrier. Maybe a hold. No, illegal procedure call against. That'll bring it back 5 yards.
So maybe Spangler looked like he was maybe moving upfield a little quick. So good run here by Joey Mangino. Nice block by Michael Robinson, clearing the way. Good kick out block by big number 71, Lance Burton. Yeah, missed a little face mask. So they're calling a procedure and missing a face mask. Maybe setting up a play here, too. If you look at a bootleg, if Peter Denham doesn't hand the ball off, he's getting to the perimeter pretty quick and no one chasing him. Looks like he could be free to run on a bootleg.
There it comes around the corner, Mangino. He cuts in. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but looks like he's limping a little bit as he comes up slowly.
Just a low diving tackle by number 4, Henry Freer. Takes his feet out from underneath of him. Good change of direction, though, by Joe Mangino to take it to the perimeter, stretch it out, and then find a little crease and take it upfield. Get north and south quickly.
Hubbard comes into the game on the offensive line. Handoff again. Mangino trying to cut it inside, can't do it, and he's pushed back. That'll bring up third down and long.
A whole host of Colfax defenders, number 11, Zach Kaufman, number 38, Jeremy Dawson, stacked up on the short side of the field. Not a lot of room for Joe Mangino to run there, Marty.
Nope. Jake Lewis comes into the ball game. We just got a score from Lincoln. Bear River up 24-7 in the third quarter. Spangler, inside handoff. Doesn't go anywhere. Picks up a few, but it's going to be short of the first down. That'll bring up fourth down. Mangino doing the bulk of the carrying here, Rick.
Got a nice inside handoff. Probably got more yardage than it looked like, dragging some Colfax guys along, but ends up with 4th and 1. So you have no choice here, Marty.
No, you got to go for it. Give it to Robinson and let him dive into the line. He's going to go over tackle. And I don't think he made it.
Well, he lowered his shoulder, kept bowling, and let's see if he got a good spark.
They give him a
good spot. Yeah.
They're going to give him a first down. Boy, it was close. It didn't look like he made it.
Good tough run by Michael Robinson over big number 77, Tanner Anderson, the big offensive lineman on the right side.
Up quickly, Mangione. He picks up it, just grinds it out as he gets down to the 12-yard line.
He's finding some openings in there, being led. Brandon Ronaldo, again, leading the blocking, number 55. And
Antonio Gonzalez, good block downfield.
Joey's just pounding it out, isn't he?
He is. Handoff, Spangler he cuts it inside. And he's going to be close to a first down, and it'll come up just a little bit short as it gets inside the 10-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to spot it right on the 10. That'll bring up third down and about 3. Only one trouble with this drive, though, Rick. They're running off almost 6 minutes so far, and they haven't put the ball in the end zone yet.
Tough to play catch-up when you're doing 6 and 8 minute drives and you're down by 20.
Hasn't thrown a pass yet. Now there's another handoff to Robinson. He'll get the first down to stop the clock, but 6:11 left.
Just a big workhorse, Michael Robinson, the junior, just pounds it up in there. Protects the ball nicely, too. Not a lot of a threat of the ball getting ripped out of those big arms. I still think Peter Denham has an opportunity to fake it inside and run the bootleg out. Nobody's following him. He's wide open.
So it's first and goal. And there goes Mangino over the right side. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards. So he gets it down to the 1.
Well, I like what went on at halftime, though, in the locker room for the Placer Hillman, because this is an all-heart, all-tenacious, take it to Colfax drive, and it's a good job by Placer taking it down to the 1.
So now Placer will have it 2nd and goal. Quick handoff, Robin. Oh, that's Mangino. He goes in for the touchdown.
I'm with you, Marty. I saw Michael Robinson grab the ball, so great sleight of hand by Peter Denham. Pull it out of the belly, I think, of Michael Robinson and hand it to a trailing Joey Mangino, and touchdown for the Placer Hillman. So accomplished what they wanted to by coming out and setting the tempo.
There's the kick up, and let's see, it is good. So now it's a 2-score game that they're behind, but once again, I reiterate that the Colfax Falcons on the field a long time on defense, but Placer ate up over 6 minutes on that clock, and the clock is not their friend right now, trailing by 2 scores.
Well, got to set a tempo on defense, and then the always looming missed extra point that Colfax missed, only giving them a 13-point lead right now. So I would say on the Placer sideline, there's a lot of enthusiasm, and
that could fire them up.
We finally got the number of Big 88, the kicker for the new kicker for Placer.
Take a look at that touchdown replay here.
Let's see if we read this right. If they faked it into the belly of Michael Robinson, or if he just led block. And good job by Joe Mangino. Good high leg action, just blowing out Colfax. Big number 71, Lance Burton leading the way.
Yeah, another good block by him. Here's the kickoff, taking it to 5-yard line. And, oh, nice tackle. Coming in and making that stop.
Big David Daniel, the wide receiver. You got to like seeing him hustle downfield. So Dominic Grenier, the new kicker for Placer, number 88, sends that ball deep. Is it Grenier or Grenier? Forgive me, parents, if
Grenier is what
we got. Grenier. Heck of a kick by number 88.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we was all first half. There's a handoff to Perez, and it stopped just at the line of scrimmage. Coming up, making that stop was Sewerkrop.
We called Tony's name, number 36, a few times tonight. Good aggressive defensive line, move to the ball, and there was no room for Hunter Perez to break that one.
Let's see if Placer can stop Colfax here on their first drive in the second. There's a hand up. Perez trying to turn it up the left, over the left side. He picks up maybe 4. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 5.
Jake Lewis and Eddie Vanderdoss just traveling down the line of scrimmage and hustling. Looked like Hunter Perez might have an opening to break that, but a great tackle by Jake Lewis from the backside. So big chance to stop Colfax here, Marty.
Handoff, right side, looking to sweep, and he's going to get the first down and more. And it looked like coming up and making the tackle was Isaac Brace.
Hunter Perez carrying
Perez, the ball carrier.
First down.
Boy, Corey Rogers, number 61, leading that, and Hunter Perez just staying right on his hip. It looked like the defenders for Placer had made a stop, but Perez just kept bowling his way and broke through for the first down.
So that'll keep the clock running. 3:54 left in the third quarter. No pass has been thrown so far in this third quarter. And there's another handoff to Perez. Almost fumbles the ball, and as Placer's trying to get a turnover here, as Vanderdoss on the tackle.
Perez carrying. And Sewerkrop on the tackle.
Sewerkrop there too, number 36.
We've just been corrected by one of the fans here. It's Vanderdoes, not Das. So we'll.
Big number 47, Eddie Vanderdoes.
There's the first pass of the second half, and it goes incomplete.
Off the hands of David Mowry, who had about 5 catches, 1 for a long touchdown in the first half. So that's helpful for Placer that Colfax throws incomplete, stops the clock with 3:07 left in the third quarter. Another chance to stop him on third down, Marty.
Third and long. Oh, there's a hold, and I don't see a flag, and it's caught for a first down, but he just grabbed hold of, I don't know if we have that on the replay, but he just grabbed hold of the jersey as he went heading for the quarterback.
Ref didn't call it. It was on Jake Lewis, almost tore his jersey off, and then a soft toss to Sam Quinlan, the leading receiver for Colfax, coming into tonight's game, but that's his first catch tonight. A little soft pass over the middle where we saw Austin Perry make some catches in the first half.
There's a handoff to Perez, skirts around the right side, and he'll pick up a couple.
Perez carrying.
Tony Silverkrupp there again, number 36. And
Silverkrupp
Lewis on the tackle.
Made the tackle.
Boy, it looked obvious to us up here, Marty, that jersey was just hanging out there. So a call that Placer didn't get and a completion by Colfax keeps him going.
Oh, he picks it up, looking downfield. Got his man. What a catch in there. Oh, that is Austin Perry. Man, oh man.
Austin Perry.
Well, you know it's going right for you when you fumble the snap and then pick it up and have no pressure on you that time and throw it up. And Austin Perry.
Man, what a catch.
Yeah, what a throw and good presence by the senior quarterback. Was it snapped over his head or just went through his hands?
Well, it went
just
right
through
by
his
him,
hands, yeah.
It took a good bounce.
Nice Colfax bounce.
Look at
Placer
that. What a
defenders
catch.
everywhere. Nice catch by Austin Perry.
Back to live action. Perez on the sweep, trying to turn the right side, and he gets a couple.
It's number 15. I'm seeing it all over here. Number 15, Tanner J. for Placer was held all the way. And they're not calling it.
At the 19.
Well, I better let the referees call the play out there, right? So, good aggressive run by Hunter Perez just to the right side.
Clock continues to run. 1:08 left in this third quarter, and hand off to Perez, same play again on the right side. He skirts the corner, picks up the first down and more as he gets down.
Hunter Perez with the
down to about the 5-yard line.
Anthony Hess made the tackle.
Being led there by number 78, Dustin Downey. We've called his name a couple times, hustling on special teams. So he's doing it in the offensive line, leading the way for Hunter Perez, who averages 185 yards a game. Certainly producing some of those kind of numbers here tonight against pretty tough defense for Placer.
Rolling out, looking in the end zone. Got a man wide open, and he catches it. That is first time we called him tonight.
And we don't have a number. Number 85 for Colfax is not on our list. So
number 85.
Must have brought him in out of the stands.
We do not have his name on the roster, but number 85 with the touchdown catch on the pass from Austin.
So we don't know his name, but we know he had the cleanest uniform out there because he hasn't played much. But a nice throw, nice catch to a tight end on a little in route.
Kick is up, and that's no good.
The kick is no good.
Finally got one right here.
Colfax 33, Placer 13.
That's a tough drive. So they're switching jerseys. So 85's jersey's coming off. Actually, it was number 78, if you'll believe this. That catch was made by Dustin Downey, but they had to put in a jersey, an eligible player's jersey, so they put him on number 85, and he went into tight end and made a catch. So that kid is showing up tonight. Well, watch this. So Dustin Downey usually wears number 78. He has 85 jersey on. Good fake by Austin Young. Sets up, squares his shoulder. Just a little lob pass to a wide open tight end. Number 85 in the jersey, but underneath, sneakily, it's number 78, Dustin Downey, the tackle.
They're pulling out all the
Colfax.
stops, aren't they?
That's a pretty good athlete right there.
So you bring an extra jersey, you put it on a lineman, and there's the Placer fan. I mean, the Placer fans are just sitting here stunned. Colfax fans are standing up over there clapping, and it's that was a great answering drive by the Colfax Falcons.
Now watch big number 78. He's the middle of the kickoff team. He just hustles right down the middle too, and has made 3 or 4 plays. Boom! He causes a major collision in the middle there. Dustin Downey's a football player at 6'4", 225 pounds. So catches a touchdown pass and goes down and creates a breakup of the wall on the kickoff.
Oh, with 23 seconds left to go in this third quarter, it's back up to a 33-14 lead. So now Placer really have to start putting the ball in the air now. And there's another flag goes down. Let's see what the Mangino, the ball carrier, but let's see what the flag was. That probably illegal procedure.
Jeremy Dawson, number 38, on the tackle, just right there. Nobody fooled on that. So illegal shift. Seems like the flags are falling on one side of the horizon here, Marty. We've seen some opportunities to be thrown on the Colfax side, and referees have missed those calls on holding. Offensive line for Placer still working hard. Big number 51, Mike Stranglin, big center and senior, working hard on that offensive line.
Well, there was a miscommunication on the snap count.
A little quick, Tanner Anderson thought he heard something and he's gone. So
illegal procedure against the Hillman.
I think they're trying to go on first sound and he heard something and he's gone. Good quickness off the ball, just wasn't snapped.
So that moves them back 10 yards, so it's first down and 20. So a handoff up the middle, and that'll bring the quarter to a close. And Placer's kind of abandoned the pass play, haven't they?
Well, they seem content to kind of stick to their offense, down by a few points at 33-14. Continuing to run their offense, so maybe they're going to pull something out just to get into the fourth quarter here. Here's your Touchdown Productions NorCal Game of the Week scoreboard. Even Steven almost in the third quarter, 7-6 on the scoring, but Colfax still up by a bunch, by 19 at 33-14.
So we'll start. It'll be second down for Placer.
This is where it gets difficult, Marty. You and I talked about this before a game. As Placer gets behind a team that's averaged 420 yards rushing up through the season here in their 6-1 season so far. Tough for them to all of a sudden switch to a wide open passing team that can score a lot of points in a hurry.
They really haven't come up with anything to stop this Colfax Falcons tonight.
Yeah, they've mixed it up well. They've run the ball and they've thrown the ball over the middle to Austin Perry and
so here's that's Spangler. He's still moving.
Bouncing off 6 or 8 Colfax Falcons, but just going.
No, that wasn't Spangler. That was Hess.
Number 2 Hess, but he's bouncing off all the Falcons, just going parallel to the line of scrimmage, not gaining any yardage. So now we're sitting at 3rd and 11.
Daniel comes in. Oh, they got a big pass rush on. He steps up, fires over the middle, and all alone. He's got one man to beat, and he tries to make a move on Hurley and goes right on down to the ground, but he got the ball all the way down to about the 30-yard line. 31, they'll spot it.
Good footwork, Marty, by Peter Dawson to step up in the pocket. The pressure was on, and he finds a wide open David Daniel trailing. So watch the pressure coming from the outside on Peter, and he just kind of steps up, finds a little hole, good vision downfield, and sees Daniel wide open. And I think as Daniel runs here, he looks to cut back. He sees a block potentially for number 21 that Joe Mangino was going to block for him, and tries to make a cut inside. Boom, loses his footing on a little bit slippery field. But there's Mangino ready to block on the inside. Good throw, catch, and run by Placer.
Well, so Denham hung in there and completed the pass to Daniel. Going back to pass again now, looking deep in the corner. He's got his man, and Hess couldn't hold on to it. No. Oh, that was 3. I'm sorry. I thought that was him.
Yeah, I think it was Isaiah Paneer.
Yeah.
Boy, what a throw. It looked like it was right into his mitts. But there's a little bit of bump in there on the defensive side of the ball, too, like we saw earlier, that they called immediately against Placer, and the call doesn't go Placer's way there, as Colfax is bumping Paneer and going down the side. God, I hope the referee crew doesn't get a copy of this or watch it on television, Marty, because they're going to paper my house if they do.
Going back to pass, looking out in the flat. There he's got Spangler, cuts back in. He's down.
Yeah, a great run by Spangler. He wasn't down the first time, but he had the presence of mind to keep up. It looked like he just kept bowling ahead, so gained an extra 5 or 8 yards after it looked like Spangler was down. Nice throw by Peter Denham, a little throw to the flats, finds Spangler open. Nice duck-in move inside. Well, I guess he is down there.
I thought he was, yeah, the 21.
But
here's a handoff to Spangler, going over the left side, still driving. Dives for the end zone and just didn't make it. He was not going to be denied that end zone, but just came up 1 yard short.
Jeremy Dawson making the tackle.
Well, excellent drive underway by Placer. Nice throw and catch earlier to get the ball down the field for 25 yards, and now Spangler taking over.
All right, there's a drive into the end zone. Yes, he is. Placer touchdown.
That was a Brad Spangler drive after a David Daniel catch and run. So nice answer by Placer to come back and not lower their heads and pound it right at Colfax. And
they go right in for their 20th point. Here's the extra point attempt. It's up, and it is good.
Ulysses Arirano, he's a pretty good kicker. I hear he's quite a star on the soccer team, too. Well, Marty, is it now time to try your onside kick? Let's look at the replay here. Michael Robinson leading the way, and just a nice kick-out block. Good job by Michael driving his legs, and wide open. Good job by Joey Mangino in a block inside, and Spangler takes it in. So 3 big plays by Spangler on that drive to get Placer Hillman in the end zone. Still time, Marty. Placer's only down by
2 scores
again.
2
scores, 12 points, and
9:51 left.
Some score there. Foothill area scores, compliments of K-High.
All right, give us a call on this kicker, number 88. You got his name and number now.
Ran at base 17 in the 3rd quarter.
There's an onside kick, and let's see, they're gonna come up short with it.
Kind of a surprise onside kick. R.J. Hurley, I don't think expected it, number 24, but he made a nice play for Colfax, picked it up. A lot of Placer folks in the area. R.J. Hurley paid a price for that.
He did.
Picking up that onside kick. So now gut check for the Placer defense. Got to shut down a Colfax team that so far since second half has seemed content with running most of the time.
Well, they'll try to run more time off the clock as it's the time down to 9:49.
What a beautiful evening here tonight, Marty. No wind. Weather stayed warm for us. We're going to like it here.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, Young now in shotgun formation. There, hand off to Perez, going over the left side. Coming up and missed the tackle, unfortunately, and he's still going. Oh, man, that takes it all the way down to the 31-yard line.
You see why this young man, Hunter Perez, is the leading rusher, has almost coming in a nice game at 1,300 yards, averaging 185 yards a game. Number 2, Anthony Hess, just came up and popped him.
He had him for a loss. Just couldn't hold on to him.
And didn't wrap up, and Hunter just bounced off of him, turned it up into a 20-yard gain.
Quick handoff. You can tell he's getting a little tired. That was Perez again up the middle.
Perez carrying.
Yeah, going into the meat of the line there where you run into big 56 Jake Lewis and 47 Eddie Vanderdoes.
Yeah, Vanderdoes came up with a nice follow-on tackle there.
Problem is that clock's ticking at 9:10.
Crowd trying to get into it here. Oh, nice move there. Boy, he's got some moves. He takes it on down to short of the first down by maybe a yard. Let's see where they spot it. That was Perez again.
Boy, that was Jake Lewis in on the blitz, broke penetration through, and then whoop, Hunter Perez just ducks inside of him. I think Jake had empty arms there, thought he had making a tackle for a loss, and Hunter gains 9.
Third down and short. Clock continues to run. Hess on that tackle. Shotgun formation again. Hand off again, and they get him. I don't think he made it. He may have come up short. Let's see where they spot the ball. He's going to get a good spot, but it still may be fourth down.
Yeah, Colton Davenport in there with Eddie Vanderdoes.
At the 24.
Well, certainly fourth down territory for Colfax. Got nothing to lose here, really.
And they got...
Could be a major stop, though, for Placer.
It would be. That would really get them back in this game if they can stop it here. Fourth down. They're going to try to draw them offside. Can't have to call a timeout. Didn't work. Placer held in their stance and didn't go for it.
Good discipline by the defensive line for Placer, but I still think that Colfax is going to go for it. I don't think they're going to risk kicking the ball. But good discipline by Placer, so.
About a yard to go, and they've seldom been stopped tonight on any drive into the middle.
Well, ball's in the middle of the field, so if you look at that, Colfax not on a hash mark. They got an opportunity to go left or right, so the same width of the field. That makes it tougher for the Placer defense to attack the perimeter because they're not sure which way to stack it. And the way Hunter Perez just kind of hits the off tackle and bounces outside, I would suspect that's the way they're going. Got Tanner J, number 15, getting lined up. Number 9, Johnny Foley on defense. Guy's getting ready to make a play. First time we've seen a fullback, isn't it?
Hand off to Perez, and he's going to get it, and then some.
I think it's the first time we've seen number 22, who's made some great catches tonight, Austin Perry, and lined up in a fullback position, just led Hunter Perez right through the line. Good changeup, good offensive call by Colfax. Can only hope now for a turnover. We haven't seen any fumbles, Marty, where the ball's changed possession except on a kickoff, right?
That was the only one so far. A couple interceptions. So once again, Colfax on the move. Perez following over right, and he gets about 4 yards. There's a flag goes down.
Perez carrying, Hess made the tackle.
See, I'm wondering here if they call that chop block on Colfax.
Holding.
A holding penalty against Colfax.
Let's see if we can see the replay here.
Hunter just picks a hole. Number 78 getting out in front there, leading the way.
Oh, there's the hole right there. It was Austin Perry held him. Held one of the linebackers.
So for all the good Austin Perry's done tonight, he gets caught in a critical situation holding.
I think it was more of a tackle.
That's probably the only way the refs see it then, right?
Yeah.
There's been some jerseys where they've almost been taken off a guy's back and they've ignored those. So a holding tackle is easy for the refs to find.
Clock continues to run, though. It's 6:38 left. Crowd is calling for the defense to step up. Perez again, up the middle. Oh, he's still carrying Eddie Vanderdoes. He was just hanging on and was being carried for about 3 yards.
I mean, Eddie weighs about 285 pounds, and number 52, Colton Davenport, was on his back. And I think Hunter Perez, they say he weighs about 175.
Must be pretty strong, because he had two guys hanging on to him and just carrying him all the way 2 and 3 additional yardage.
Probably squats 400 or 500 pounds. He's got some strong legs. That Hunter Perez does, number 5.
There he. Oh, now this time they come up. They tried to go into the outside with it. That was Perry.
Anthony Hess, nice job on defense coming up and tried to mix it up. Say, hey, let's give it to somebody else besides. They fake it to Hunter and give it to Austin Perry, who tries to get around the tackle. Nice job by
Hess. Come up there and make that tackle.
Good pursuit by the Placer Hillman defense too, being there if they need be.
Timeout called by Placer. They're down to 2.
Well, Marty, 5:42 left in the game. Colfax is driving. They're on the 24.5-yard line, and Placer's down by 2 scores.
I wouldn't be surprised they put the ball in the air here. They've been very successful over the middle in between the linebackers and the safety, but completing that pass to Perry. Young has been pretty much on target here tonight.
He's almost a 64% pass completion quarterback, and you can see why, because he does have nice touch and he's delivered the ball well. Even had a couple drops.
Big rush coming, and the ball. Oh, it's almost intercepted, but they're going to get the ball anyway. On the next, on 4th down, they'll probably go again, but that was close.
Excellent pass rush by Eddie Vanderdoes, and gets into the arm throwing lane of Austin Young, and boy, watch this. Gets his hand on it, almost takes the quarterback's arm off as he's going forward. Placer certainly had a chance to intercept this. This is the old tip drill where everybody's got to start moving towards it. Move towards it quick.
Right off his fingertips. 4th down. Looking deep in the end zone. Throws it to the outside and it's missed. He was wide open. Hit it right off his fingertips. That was Perry.
That same play with Perry dragging across the middle, and they had holding. It was a good call by the referee on Colfax, who will be declined, but nice stop by the Placer Hillman there to get the ball with 5:31 left and only trailing by 2 touchdowns.
That penalty is declined, and Placer takes over with 5:31 left. So
The Placer faithful trying to get enthused here, trying to get into the game. They're still in this thing. You said they got 2 timeouts left?
They have 2. Well, they show on the board 3, but it's 2.
Okay.
Because they called one a little while ago on that 3rd down play. So here we go. Going deep into double coverage. Oh, off his fingertips. Daniel just couldn't hold on to it.
Nice throw by Peter Denham. A little double move route by David Daniel. He kind of runs it out to the sideline and turns it up.
Oh, that was right on the money.
Combination route. This is a tough catch. Both the Colfax guys are on him, but good effort by David Daniel right off his fingertips. Would have been a great catch, catchable, but a tough catch.
Yeah, it was. So now it's 2nd and 10. Looking deep out in the flat. That's to Hess, and he'll pick up the 1st down.
Colfax giving the receivers a lot of room. Just a little out route, very simple route. Good throw by Peter Denham, and Hess runs a good route. And nobody within 10 yards of him.
Well, what's that old saying?
Prevent defense.
Only thing it does is prevent you from winning.
Yeah, I don't know where defensive coordinator. They're tenacious for like 3.5 quarters, and all of a sudden they go into this mind warp called prevent. It prevents nothing. So.
Big rush, steps up, got a man wide open.
There's Hess again.
Oh, and he's trying to cut on the damp field, and he picks up the 1st down, but that had potential to go.
Yeah, good. Number 7, Nolan Karbowski there for center Colfax. I'll get it right here. I'm excited. Nice catch, good reach up by Hess, and he tries to make a cut inside.
Yep. Back to live action, and then there's
that incomplete
pass.
Pass incomplete. Hess, the intended receiver.
I think Peter has a better throwing motion and more zip on the ball when he goes to his left. That ball just seemed to die out of his hands. So
well, it's getting damp out there now, and this is the same problem that he had at Bear River when it was the moisture in the air.
We saw that with both quarterbacks. James Harris for Bear River had trouble throwing the ball late in the ball game.
Looking. And it's going to be intercepted and then dropped. Oh, my goodness. Threw to the wrong shoulder on that one.
You got to get that up and outside, so only 2 things can happen to your benefit. Either it's incomplete or it's caught.
Yeah. Threw it to the inside, and the good coverage had one-on-one coverage.
Chancey Trentman with a defensive play for Colfax.
So that'll bring up 3rd down.
Looked like Terrell Ayala just running a little go route.
3rd and 10.
We haven't seen a screen pass. There's a good pressure coming from Colfax now. We haven't seen, they've run the slip screen, but they haven't run the middle screen yet.
Handoff. Going around the left side, trying to cut the corner. Cuts up. That is Spangler. Is he close to the 1st down? Yeah, they're going to give it to him. He has and picked up about an extra 2 yards past the 1st down. So there's clock stops. He's still 4:50 left, and they're down inside on the 24-yard line.
How about Brad Spangler turning it on, taking control of the game for Placer and making some big plays.
Rolling out, looking, got a man, but the ball slipped out of his hand again.
Well, that was number 5, Isaac Brace on a halfback pass. Good call. I mean, Colfax had a defender in there, stayed home. He played good defense, but
they're pulling out all the stops here now, aren't they? Trying to come up with a different look here.
A ball that's tough to throw for quarterbacks right now because of a little humidity that's come into the air. Had to be a tough ball for Isaac Brace to get his fingers around. I like the call, though. Good. Making Colfax think and try to make a big play, score quick.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Placer on the move, quick count, looking, throwing the corner, and is it caught? It is! My, oh my, that is Spangler.
What a throw and catch.
Was that Spangler?
No, I think it was Anthony Hess.
Hess?
I want to give that credit to Anthony Hess because it was
Yes, it was.
Wow, what a throw and catch.
So Denham just threw that for the corner.
So there goes my theory of me saying he throws better to the left than the right. I'm going to quit questioning, guys. That was a great throw by Peter Denham and a nice running catch by Anthony Hess. Wow, we got a ball game with 4:28 left.
Yep, 33-28. There's your touchdown production NorCal Game of the Week. Line score 33-28, coming down to the wire.
So now you got Colfax thinking out loud. What are they going to do when they get the ball? Are they going to run it?
Watch it. Here comes the replay. Watch
Here's the play. Great protection by the offensive line. Michael Robinson steps up, gives plenty of time. Peter Denham steps up. Nice throw by Peter. That is a Major League Football throw right there. And Hess just keeps running. The ball just drops right in his lap.
Oh, that's excellent. What a
one
play.
step from the out of bounds there, Marty.
Yep.
Almost one step too far. Spangler celebrates.
Fans, if you're hungry,
But did you saw that he looks like he was going to do a little down and out, and then turned it up, and the safety was late getting over there. But what was amazing was that Denham just threw the ball right where he was. I mean, we expected the receiver to be, and it was right there in his hand.
I think that's one of those plays where the defenders go, there's no way he's going to get the ball to him, and they slow down a little bit. So here we go. We're going to do an onside kick.
Let's see what they're going to do here. It's going to be a short kick. And now let's see. They got overcovered on it. Well, coming up, making slowed him down.
Great
they
pursuit
got him.
by Placer. Good change of tempo. Nice call by Joey Montoya in the kicking game. A little pooch kick by their regular kicker, Ulysses Alirano. Wow, nice strategy by Placer there, and then great pursuit by the kickoff team for Placer.
That was Isaac Brace came up there and slowed him up. So now,
so where do they have him, Marty?
It's the ball spotted on the 11-yard line.
Well, I'd say that the crowd's coming back in it.
Right
Momentum
now,
Placer at this
left.
point.
Crowd is, first time tonight, the crowd has gotten into this. A late handoff, and let's see, and they stop him.
Well, penalty flags. It's the first time we've seen number 6, Sam Quinlan, carry the ball tonight.
That was number 8, I believe.
Was it? Okay.
That was
holding penalty.
They're going to call it back.
So there you go, a little holding for Colfax, and now all the fans that have been sitting here and they're crowding around the end zone and they're all around the field, and there's a stunned Colfax side of the
well, you're not kidding there.
Febvre Stadium here right now. So
now the crowd is into it, calling for defense. Ball is spotted on the 5-yard line.
Well, right here is where Colfax goes into a little bind, and this is where the tension can go into their offensive play calling, and mistakes can happen very easily.
Pass out in the flat, and let's see if the Placer comes up and stops it. Gets back to almost the original line of scrimmage.
On the reception from Young.
Yeah, good tackle by Colton
Davenport in there again.
It was
10-yard line.
Number 36 in there. I thought I saw Tony Suverkrop in there also making a play, hustling the perimeter. So no let up on this Placer Hillman defense. They're hustling to the football.
So now it's 2nd down and 12. 3:36. And he slips on the cut. That was Perez.
Hunter Perez, the ball carrier.
And now let's see if they're going to call a timeout here. Let's see. Placer does call a timeout.
Second.
So here you go, 3rd, and Hunter slipped. Looked like he had an opening. Big rush put on by number 22, Tyler Graves, and he ran right by Hunter Perez, who turned the ball upfield. So pressure by the Placer defense, helped by a grassless part of the field where Hunter didn't have any traction as he turned it up.
Well, for those fans from Placer that left at halftime, I hope they're listening to Beat DeFore at KI, because they missed this great second half here.
It's been exciting, and they really got to hand it to Joey Montoya's team and the Placer Hillman. So watch number 22, Tyler Graves, just come in, get blocked out of the play, and Hunter Perez turns inside of him, tries to turn up field, has a lane, and 52's there to greet him.
So now
Colton Davenport.
Placer's down to one timeout. They can hold him here. They'll get the ball back in good field position with one timeout left. Let's see what happens.
Got to watch number 22 here, Austin Perry, who's been wide open on the drag route.
Going back to pass, big rush. That's a screen pass, and he's going to get the first down and more. What a time to call that. That was Perez, and that ought to be the ball game right there. They had them backed up and threw that ball from the end zone on a screen pass with blockers out in front. The big rush was put on by Placer. Take a look at that replay right now. Watch
Austin
this.
Young almost in the end zone here.
Yep.
He sets it up perfect. Great ball handling, great ball fake. Sets up nicely over to the left-hand side to Hunter Perez. He's got a wall of blockers, and he's got quickness and speed to turn it up, and knows he's got to get that first down. Good hustle by Hess to track him down, but too late as he goes down at the 39-yard line. Wow, a will breaker there for Placer. They had him.
Now they'll just try to run the clock out. There's handoff over the left side, and that goes nowhere for Perez.
Tackled by Anthony Hess.
Well, they got some time. They got one timeout left at 2:44.
There's the clock ticking down. Fans very dejected up here as they had their opportunity right there and just let that one get away on that screen pass.
I wouldn't go anywhere. It's 2nd and 13, 2nd and 14. Still plenty of time left.
They're taking all the time in that huddle.
Colfax still has to make a big play, otherwise Placer's going to get the ball back.
Perez again, and he's going down the sideline. First down, he could go. He's got some speed. He runs out of bounds on about the 30-yard line.
Perez carrying.
And that should just about do it, I think, for the Colfax Falcons. Perez was just...
Yeah, a will breaker there. Jordan Rawls knocks him out of bounds, but Perez just finds a little seam. Good blocking downfield by Colfax to spring him. Nice job, a nice block by number 3, Austin Molberg.
Number 52, Benton Brown, had a good block. And get knocked down at the 30-yard line.
Good hustle by Colton Davenport chasing him down. So a guy that's come into the ball game with 1,300 yards rushing, averaging 185 yards a game. Hunter Perez is certainly taking the game on his back now.
There he goes again over the left side. He stopped, but the clock continues to run now. It's under 2 minutes. Placer's got one timeout left.
Supercrop on the tackle.
Supercrop on the tackle.
Along with Johnny Foley at the 28.
Boy, as we look at player of the game, Marty, I got to tell you, we've mentioned Tony Silvercrop quite a few times on defense. And number 52, Colton Davenport. Number 56, Jake Lewis. Been a heartfelt game by...
Here comes the sweep. Turning it upfield. He breaks into the open. He could go in, and he does. That is Sam Quinlan on that sweep around the right end. He turns the corner, takes it in, 1:21 left.
Boy, a very heartbroken Placer Hillman defense there. That they just looked dejected. They gave up a long 3rd and 10 on the other end of the field on a well-called screen pass by Colfax, and just tough to get your momentum back once your will's broken like that. A great defensive effort by the Placer Hillman to hang in there. And they're going for 2. This is a rubbing it in right here.
And did he make it? Let's see. Then they do.
Referee's calling it in, so I don't know if it's rubbing it in. I guess it's two touchdown unusual. You go for 2 in that kind of situation. But
conversion to make the score. Colfax 41.
I hear there's no love lost between these two teams.
No.
Colfax upset Placer last year on a double overtime win, 24-21. And certainly a more powerful team here tonight. Got to hand it to Placer, though, hanging in there, coming back. And let's see what they can do with 1:21 left, Marty.
Take a look at that touchdown run here. Oh, I guess we missed it. No, here it comes.
Yeah, just a little handoff underneath. Number 6.
Watch him pick up the speed right here as he
Big
turns
number
the corner.
78, Dustin Downey, leading the way. And Sam Quinlan just wide open, just runs to the end zone.
That just about seals it right there. 41-28, your score.
Well, you tell me in the playoffs, Marty, is there a chance that these two teams can meet again?
There is.
Is there? Okay.
Yes. Take a
There's
look
an
at
extra point.
2-point conversion.
Fooled the Placer Hillman. Number 8 just picks it up. Mowbray, the wide receiver, runs to the corner.
Stretches out.
Yeah, boy, that's
puts it in the inside the pylon.
Referee right there gets out of the way first and then makes the call. So 41-28 with 1:31 left as Colfax takes looks like a pretty commanding lead here.
Kind of a squibber out of bounds, and that's going to be placed on the 35-yard line.
Well, that's got an advantage for Placer because no time goes off the clock and they get the ball in pretty decent field position.
We've got to start thinking about our player of the game.
Oh, we saw some great runs there by Joey Mangino in the first half, and in the second half by Brad Spangler, and some pretty good quarterbacking and throwing by.
Yeah, well, that could be a good call
by
too.
Peter Denham. So we saw some great run at the end of the first half there by Joey Mangino that kind of brought some tempo up for Placer. So
plus he started that drive, and he was in that drive all the way. And so we're still contemplating the player of the game. There's a double reverse, and then there's a pass, a little wobbly when he comes back for it, and he couldn't get it.
Is that thrown to Denham? I think that might have been thrown to the quarterback.
Yeah,
on the catch.
Did he make the catch? He made the. Let's see.
They're
bringing it back. Incomplete. I couldn't tell.
That's the same play I saw Andrew Luck make a great catch, the quarterback for Stanford against the Colorado Buffalo 2 weeks ago. The guy's such an athlete. He makes a one-handed catch going out of bounds.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's you haven't watched the Stanford football team, that's a good one to watch.
So now 1:13 left.
It's like the referees are not sure. They're going to huddle up and. Well, Marty, let's think about this player of the game and let's see what happens this play. I think we've got our votes in, but let's watch a couple more plays and then we'll call it. Referee's doing a lot of chatting here. I'm not sure.
I think they're trying to get the clock right.
Okay.
1:19 on the clock. Second down and 10. Rolling back. Denham looking, steps up. Over the middle. It's going to be intercepted. That is Kaufman. And he is going to be brought down in there by big number 77. And that'll seal it. That's Tanner Anderson.
Well, Peter Denham stepping up in the pocket, trying to make a play, a good athletic move, and just too many Colfax defenders in the way of that.
That's exactly what Placer did to Bear River, intercepted when Bear River was on the final drive. Here's a replay of that.
Good athletic move by Peter Denham, stepping up, finding a room, looking downfield and trying to force a play with 3 Colfax defenders on him.
Yep.
Right into the arms of Zach Kaufman.
Ooh, he punished him too.
And then Tanner Anderson, number 77, making a play. So I think we've got our Bill Slades and Sons Trucking player of the game, don't we, Marty?
Yeah, certainly do. Number 21, Joe Mangino.
Excellent job by Joe Mangino. Good running, good hard running, good blocking downfield. And we called Joe's name a few times on defense. He made some big plays on defense, too, for the Placer Hillman. So,
well, the Colfax fans are celebrating across the field. This could be the last play of the game. They'll run the clock down as far as they can go, and then take a knee, and that should just about do it.
So Colfax is going to go to 8-0. Sorry, go ahead. There's Joey Mangino's Player of the Game Award, number 21. Joey, congratulations. Thank you to Bill Slade and Sons Trucking for the Player of the Game trophy, and for Stuckey Engravers for doing a nice job.
So there's the clock runs down. Both teams head to the sidelines, and tough loss. But there's a good chance of them meeting again. Eddie Vander comes up and shakes hands with one of the opposing players, and good sportsmanship all around. And that should do it here from as the clock ticks down to 0. And there's the end of your ball game. 41-28 in favor.
Good game for Colfax. They did a good job. We certainly weren't disappointed by Hunter Perez, who had averaged 185 yards coming into tonight's game.
He had well over that.
I think he had to have well over 200 here tonight. So good running by him.
All right, I'd like to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of Colfax and Placer football on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel, and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint, we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Magnuson's Dodge Chrysler Jeep is under new management and has joined the management family at Magnuson's Auburn Toyota, so you can expect the same great customer service. Right now it's Ram Power Days with the new 2012 Ram diesel trucks, Jeep Wranglers, and the new Jeep Grand Cherokees arriving daily. It's Ram Power Days at Magnuson's Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Auburn.
The Painter family's been feeding Nevada County football players and their families since 1959. October marks 52 years of service to our community. At SPD, you'll always find USDA choice beef and a full-service meat department, complete deli section, locally grown produce, and a post office. Everything you need that makes SPD so special. SPD Markets, hometown proud, where your neighbors shop.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
There you have it, our Bill Slade and Sons Trucking Player of the Game presented to you by Stuckey Engravers goes to number 21, Joe Mangino, for his fine running with the Placer Hillman and solid defense. Joe had a good upbeat tempo and carried the ball and looked like he was going to get Placer back in the ball game there, Marty. So
it looked that way.
Good job by you, Joe Mangino. Congratulations.
And I'd like to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of Placer and Colfax football on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
All right, guys. Coach wants a touchdown. Wing right, 48-yard jack. On set, on set. Ready? 351! 351! Set!
Coach, Looper's in the play again! Diesel criminy, Looper. But you get back to Big O.
But Coach, I'm helping the team.
Dan, you already help out the Hillman. And you and the Big O team help out the community every day.
Coach, I guess Auburn's got 2 winning teams.
The Hillman and the Big O team are hard to beat. Good job today, Dan. But don't give up your day job.
Culture Shock Yogurt is the fun place to meet with family and friends. Culture Shock Yogurt is the healthy treat that's just as much fun to make as it is to eat. Culture Shock also offers gluten-free, fat-free, non-dairy, and no-sugar options so everyone can have fun. There are 3 locations on Mill Street and Sutton Way in Grass Valley, and in Auburn on Bell Road and Highway 49. Share a smile with a friend and make your own Culture Shock. Your car or truck is an extension of your personality. Chuck Cavros knows this, so Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store displays featuring thousands of products from WeatherGuard, DZ, bracket truck racks, along with a large selection of aftermarket performance products, all from the top manufacturers. So give your car or truck the attitude it deserves at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
Grass Valley Eye Care has been serving our community for over 10 years. Grass Valley Eye Care is the only optometrist offering evening appointments on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as Saturday appointments for your convenience. We carry a wide selection of frames, have an optical lab on site, and our new Vizio office machine is the latest technology in corrective lenses. So whether it's contact lenses, glasses, or complete eye care, let Grass Valley Eye Care assist you with all your vision needs.
Welcome back to Febvre Stadium on the campus of Placer High School. The fans continue to file out on a tough loss tonight for Placer as Colfax came in here and showed what a dominating force they are this year. And it's a big win for Colfax by a score of 41-28. Any final comments on your part there, Rick?
Well, they certainly played as advertised, coming in undefeated and leave undefeated. Now they're 8-0. But Placer certainly played hard, made it a game right up until the end and had their opportunities. Yeah. So they go to 6-2. But as we talked about early, Marty, coming in, if Colfax gets ahead, the Placer offense just doesn't have the kind of quick score capabilities that we saw from Colfax. So they ended up on the short end tonight.
I'd like to tell you and remind you once again that you're watching exclusive coverage of Placer and Colfax football here on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Hi, my name's Mark from Swayze's Public Wholesale at 140 East McKnight Way. At Swayze's, we have all kinds of automotive tools. We have all kinds of fasteners, 3 different pitches of metrics. We have safety equipment. And don't forget our glove world. We carry over 600 styles of gloves. If your canopy was damaged this winter, we have all the parts and supplies to fix and repair it or expand it. It's Swayze's Public Wholesale. We have everything you need for everything you do. Open every day, 8 to 5 on the weekdays, open till 4 on the weekends.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home. In the foothills, your power can go out at any time and be out for days. Plan ahead with the Beam Center and a Generac home generator. From an easy, safe manual transfer switch to a complete automatic standby system, the Beam Center specialist won't leave you in the dark. It's all at the Beam Easy Living Center.
Don't forget, next week, 2 weeks from now, as Bear River will be looking to take on and do battle with Colfax, a must-win for them. Colfax probably won't have anything to play for at this point in time, just for pride. but they've got this locked up here at this point in time. But Bear River is going to have to come out with all guns a-blazing because they need that to get into a possible playoff spot in the Pioneer Valley League. And don't forget that, to remind you that the Touchdown Production is celebrating our 15th season of presenting only the best in local sports television. And we'd like to remind you to be sure to join us next time as we travel to Wood Creek High School as the Miners take on the Timberwolves in a must-win situation. It's another Sierra Foothill League matchup you won't want to miss. It's NU versus Wood Creek, another great sports telecast produced by Touchdown Productions, now seen all over the world on NevadaCountyTV.org. Just click on Watch NCTV Now or On Demand for your next broadcast for the NorCal Game of the Week. There's a good shot of our Touchdown Production Commander 2 truck as the fans continue to file out. And I'd like to remind you, your executive producer is Gilbert M. Dominguez for tonight's game. Technical director Andrew Martinez. Remote coordinator Sean Kashevsky. Camera operator's doing a nice job tonight. 10, Vincent. Chris Glass. Welcome back, Chris. And Tommy Gleason. Your announcers for tonight's game, Marty Mortensen along with the ever-exciting Rick Ellwood. Office manager Lynn Dominguez for Touchdown Productions. Both facilities tonight provided by the Commander 2. A good shot earlier of the Commander 2 in all its painted glory. Yeah, we sure love to hear from you. Give us a call at Touchdown Productions. And technical equipment provided by Grass Valley. Commander maintenance provided by Reeves Auto Parts and Plaza Tire and Auto Service. So next time, look for us on the NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.